Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to the Nvidia iCafe attack powered by no other than Asus ROG. But we are back again with today's day. It's going to be an interesting day today because we have a set of games lined up for today, and it's going to be really really interesting. But at the same time, it's going to be intense. Me and Raider the previous day were kind of you know. shocked to see what was happening. At the same time, there were some one-sided dominations as well. But going down today, I have Pranav with me. So, Pranav, before I tell you or put some light on what has happened the previous day, how are you feeling today, and what are your expectations for the day?
See, I have no previous information on what happened yesterday,
Yeah.
so everything is completely in your brain. But on my part, I'm definitely excited. I really want to find out what happens today. I let's see. Inferno का map है मजा भी काफी आने वाला. It's gonna be definitely a really good day. I'm looking forward to a lot of good duels and some intense clutches and some aces too if we get to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day, honestly. The previous day itself, we've had some fun moments. You've seen teams going in for some different strategies, up with maybe some shotguns. If I put more on, we had some aces as well, though. I mean, we had two aces. So yeah, it was really a great day overall. Coming back to today, also to start off things in the previous day itself, we started off with the map of Anubis. I mean, that was the least expected map, and we started off things with Anubis itself. So, going down today, I feel it might be Mirage, Vertigo, Inferno. You never know, because going players going in for Anubis. I don't know. I just don't get that feeling that players might go in and opt in for Anubis.
The Anubis is definitely an unusual map, I'd say. We haven't seen people and teams going for Anubis in CS2, even though the vibe of it, this everything, the scenery, even the brightness is just a bit, little bit increased. I don't think so. It changes the map that much, but still, the I don't know why there is hate right now in the community for Anubis. Myself, I like it
Yeah.
the same, man. I like it the same. It looks pretty much just like it was before as well. I'd say Vertigo as well becomes a map we don't get to see as much. The
Mm-hmm.
dual level maps people don't want to play right now or these days. Either way, I'm really excited to see Inferno as well. But Darshita, I've with everyone I've casted, I've asked this question like, how
Yeah.
have you liked CS2 till now, and have you faced any problems facing it? Oh, playing it.
Uh, yeah, I mean, honestly, there have been some problems faced by every single one of us, but the experience has been really great going from CSGO to CS2. I really have this one thing in me that I have stated every single time, the map of Inferno, because I remember priorly when we had the, CSGO scenario, Inferno was the most loved map. Every single time we had an Inferno. But right now, even when I talk to the players or when I talk to the teams, the only thing that I get to hear is after CS2 coming up and the changes, the heavy impact made on the map of Inferno has led to a lot of hatred to Inferno, honestly, and that kind of breaks my heart because back in those days, it's always about Inferno. That has. All my attention, all my love, all my priority every single time. But yeah, somewhere down the line, the experience has been really good going to CS2. New changes, as you said, there are some light changes made. There are map changes as well. So yeah, it's been really amazing for me.
Definitely. Have you faced the problem where you like kind of find a player, Michael Jackson, peeking
Michael
you? Has
Jackson
that
peak.
ever
Oh
happened?
my
That's
god.
been phenomenal as well. I haven't really witnessed that, but I do think that I've seen something like that. Even though I think it's not really possible for players at my rank to do it because it takes a lot of efforts to
Yeah.
pull it off as well. So my bronze rank or my gold Noah rank isn't gonna do justice to that. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's see. Can we see some exploits being used in this map? And definitely, man, Inferno becomes one of the OG maps. Just like you
Mm-hmm.
said, people haven't been usually going with Inferno in CS2, but the map that people have loved in CS2 is Nuke, man. It's absolutely phenomenal. The
Yeah.
improvement, even if it's not that much, but still, you. are really really pleased with the map. Everything, all the changes, a little bit improvements, a little bit more lighting added to it. Everything just makes the map a bit more playable, a bit more likable, I guess, in some sorts. But yeah, that being said, Darshita, could you please give me some brief about both the teams and what we saw yesterday, so that I get an idea what we can see today as well?
Yeah, today's day is going to be interesting. To start things off itself, we have the sides of AIM Gaming going up against the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe. Now, if I be really honest with you, I do not expect this match going one-sided. I mean, no, I don't. Both of these teams tend to have really some amazing players coming up. So, yeah, it's going to be a close match. And talking about the previous day as well, it was one-sided at the end of the day, but I did see the other team making a lot of mistake in the last match itself. When we had the sides of rapid rounds, I remember they went up against the team. I'm not really able to recall the name, but it all went down to a 12-3 scoreline, and then the
Okay.
economical damage just went into the play for the sides of rapid round. They tend to invest onto shotguns and maybe make some dirty plays here and there, and that's
Yeah.
where the actual scoreline where it all ended was a 13-7. I mean,
Okay.
it just extended way too much. So yeah, I can expect a lot of fun plays today as well. I mean, at the end of the day, right, when you are dominating and when you have that lead for themselves, you tend to go in and try to make your opponents dirty by maybe the shotguns or
Definitely.
maybe trying to knife them or something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I do expect some plays today as well.
See, that's the thing. When team is almost at the point of where they're gonna win, that's when the team in front of you pulls off a really cheeky move or some trick moves there, some clutches there with the shotguns, just like you said. That's the thing people don't expect. They're confident. They think that like it'll be easy to clear close corners. We've had everything going. The momentum's in our favor, and everything happens. When then the team loses 2 rounds in a row, then their economy that they've built is destroyed. Everything is in a problem for them because
Yeah,
the new economy system, even though like MR12 is a really good move in CS2, I'd say, but still there are some problems that come with it because nowadays what we see in CS is that people have to go teams have to go with a double eco, which
yeah,
wasn't that big of an issue in CS:GO because then you had the time to build up your economy, and even if you did go for an eco round, you could have bought completely in the next round. But this time it's not that easy. The bonuses aren't that good,
yeah.
and you don't get the kills that much, and you don't get the credits that much either. There are some more things people need to really get. What do you say? Accom- acclimatized with, and they
Yeah.
need to work on that, and then let's see what it's gonna be. But right now I don't think the economy is right. I still think there are some things that need to be changed, but yeah, I'm looking forward to some new updates as well. And the thing is, Darshita, every day there are updates being rolled out.
Yeah.
Every single day there's something Valve adds or something they find out. Just previously I saw a video, there was a triple man boost on overpass,
Yeah.
and they somehow could have were able to see all of the map from anywhere. So such exploits, there are still a lot of them out there. People are trying to find it and use it as well. But it's hilarious that a game like this, even though it wasn't ready to be released, but still Valve pushed it. But with that being said, it is upgrading, and I don't think so it's in the perfect state right now, but it will get there in 4 to 5 months with Valve's help and I guess support.
Yeah, that's gonna be true. But for now, we've had a lot of matches for the day as well. I mean, with the matches that we are witnessing on stream, ladies and gentlemen, we do have few matches going off stream as well, where we can, see these teams qualifying. But at the end of the day, we need to remember that it's just gonna be two teams who make it to the grand finals itself. And this rush, all these plays right now are everything, all the hard work done is just to make it to the grand finals. Two teams who take it to the grand finals gets the chance of winning the title itself. And if we talk about the title, it's really huge. I mean, that's the Nvidia cafe attack powered by Jesus ROG. So that's a huge title, and you get the bragging rights. You have a lot to have your hands on to. So I don't think anyone can actually anyone can just lose out to it. That, but I
Yeah.
feel right now we are gonna head towards a short break. I mean, yeah, that kind of breaks my heart as well, because I was quite excited to get in the match. I mean, we both were excited. So right now we're taking a very quick short break. We'll be solving all the technical issues that we've been facing, and we will be right back. Until then, stay tuned.
With that, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nvidia Reflex iCafe attacks, and we have both the teams already ready, and we are going to start the map of Inferno. It's just in 2 seconds, if I'm not wrong, and it's
Yeah.
going to be AIM Gaming going up against Fusion Gaming Cafe. I was excited. Darshita is excited for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what exactly is going to happen. And just before we get into the match, because why not? Let's give our predictions as well. So, Darshita, what do you think is going to happen today?
Nah, I'm not giving predictions because
Anything.
no, no.
Something.
Listen to
Please,
me.
move with something.
Listen to me. Every single time I've tend to go in for a prediction that has turned out to be a curse for a team, and then I've been receiving players DM saying that please do not predict. So this time I'm gonna be on a safer side and I'm not gonna predict anything. Any team that wins is mine. As simple as that. That's the best ever prediction that I can give right now. But yeah, if you have to give a prediction, let's just get your DM spam today. What do you have to say?
See, I'm just gonna give you a random thing. I think Aim Gaming is gonna win because our producer is saying things in my ears right now. But
Yeah.
okay, Aim Gaming is what I'm gonna go with. So hopefully, and I've just heard that it's better than Australis too. So yeah, like
Oh, all
OGs
right.
better than
All
the OGs.
right.
Obviously, that's it. Why not?
I mean, okay, let's just see if that is a prediction or a curse for the team out there, Aim Gaming Cafe. If you guys get cursed today, you really know whom to blame right now. But I guess we are all ready and all set to head in the match itself. We've been waiting for a long time now. We did have some technical issues here and there, which led us to maybe push it to a small break or keep talking and discuss on what all has been happening in CS2 recently. But for now, everything is sorted and we'll be soon back into the match. So honestly, it's the very first time that I've been casting Inferno, because every single time all these players tend to get my heart broken and not go in and make Inferno as a decider. But once again, this is going to be a best of one series that we are talking about. You have no other chance. It's a do or die situation. You get the 13th one first, or you go back home. That's the simple ideology here.
Definitely, man. Both the teams they need to give it their all. They need to get the win, and hopefully they get Aim Gaming gets a lead in well, because it's going to be really difficult when they move towards the T side to get rounds on the board. And that being said, if their setup is just good, it's really good towards the CT side, it's going to be pretty easy sailing. It's like that, they could have the lead too. Let's see. Do you think that at least the CTs would be able to use their advantage and maybe get a better positioning
Mm-hmm.
when we end the first half?
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe.
You never know. But let's just see. Let's just quickly get in the match itself and talk about it more on what is gonna happen and what not. Because for now, yeah, there's the game. There's the game. You guys don't have to see us for a long time now because we are back in the game once again. The very first round itself is what we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And this time over, I don't see any actions being unfolded towards the banana either way. It's gonna be a different site execution coming up, Reno.
It's definitely going to be a different side execution. But that's the thing. Could they be trying to pull off a fake right now? There's two players still set up at the A side. And there you go. There's the execute coming in. Slowly but slowly and fire towards the pit. Is kind of trying to try to defend the apps region. Okay, beautiful peek. Jax takes Anti completely off guard. Is going to get the first frag. Star with an instant trade off. Marshy goes down. Jax finds another. It's going to be assassinate. Going to get assassinated there. Sinister, good for one more. It's down to a 2v2 retake. It's going to be a pretty doable situation. They've gotten the bomb down. Sinister all the way towards Ruins. Going to hold this position. Let's see. Can he pull off with this angle? I don't think so. Affect him. Blame it. Jack still checks him. He's going to try to contest him. Not going to find any damage though. Already let him get out of that position. Pyro. Just take the fight. Jax. Good for another. Sinister. Good down. There you go. It's going to be a beautiful, flawless retake. Both the players not even being able to do anything from there. I really thought that could have been a round for Fusion Gaming. But the positioning definitely didn't work out for them. The first shots that had to land didn't land at all.
Yeah, that's gonna be true. The very first round. And we do have the results as well, but investments would be coming up from both the ends, and it's just not going to be one team to make an investment. So aim gaming, though they have an advantage here, they will be investing onto a lot of weaponries, but so is the case with the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe. They did have a chance to go in and plant the bombs, so yes, they are going to get the investments done right. But this time, over and over again, we have actions unfolding towards the Inferno, and the first frag comes in, assassinates, gets taken down, and now it all goes down to antivirus going down to a frag nade. That's gonna hurt. Eventually, the numbers have faltered down to the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe, and Aim Gaming tends to demand a lot more of control. And look where they are. The banana is completely under their control, and the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe, they seem to be completely lost. Not really sure on what the plan would be like coming up from their end, because right now having the side under their control is just going to be so difficult. Jack converts one more and denies every single possibility of Fusion Gaming Cafe making their way towards the side. That's going to be Sinister joining the same party. It all goes down to Star being the last surviving player. But the question is, how bright can he shine? Because if not, it's gonna be an ace or nothing for him. He's the last one to survive. A 1 versus 5. As soon as the smoke fades away, it's gonna be way too difficult. When the player comes out, a perfect flash, and that's gonna be Star done for. Once again, a flawless round for the sides of Aim Gaming. No casualties whatsoever, and the second one on board.
Definitely a good bonus buy for them. They're gonna obviously use this again in this round. They don't really need to invest anything. A really good positioning, I'd say, a really good setup and a good control to its banana as well. There was a really good play coming in, but then again it was an eco round for Fusion. They couldn't have done anything.
Yep.
There's already gonna be smoke towards mid. Jack gonna try to boost him up towards hut. Okay, a really decent position. Hopefully he doesn't get checked. And on the other side, this is what I was talking about, Ashita. Fusion, look at them again. They don't have a buy. They're still struggling. This is just the third round. They have to go with a double eco. They just lost the first round. That's what's the issue with this economy. You can't go with a full buy or even a semi buy when you want to. Antivirus being the first player getting picked off. It was a need to fade away the smoke, but he's not gonna find any info out of it. Down with 4v5. It's gonna be difficult. Slowly approaching apps, and there's a Molotov to slow it all down.
It's just going to be so difficult for them. Looking at the weaponry differentiate itself, you can actually say that Fusion Gaming Cafe getting this round for themselves is going to be way too difficult, and that's going to be Sinister getting taken down. This might just be Aim Gaming having one more flawless round for themselves, but no, this time it's going to get denied. A lot of players falling down, but the one from the sides of Aim Gaming, it's going to be Hectic who gets taken down, and that's where they do have one casualty, but I feel for now it does not matter because they have a good economy to be maintained. They can actually reinvest onto that one single player and maybe just go on with the fourth one for themselves. But on the other side, Fusion Gaming Cafe, now after losing the pistol round, they had a round where they did tend to invest onto a lot, got denied, went into an eco. That's where the sides of Aim Gaming got 3 rounds for themselves. But Fusion Gaming, now they have invested. There's a proper investment being made, right? It's going to be 5 AKs being invested from the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe, and they need to get this round because, again, if they lose this round, it's going to be an economical dent coming up, which will eventually give the opportunity to the sides of Aim Gaming Cafe, not just to get one single round, but to double it up and maybe take it to a 5-0, which is going to be really hurtful because we know, right, CS2, it's all about 13 rounds and not 16. So 3 rounds minus is going to hurt a lot. Once again, the actions unfolding. It's going to be towards the banana once again, the util exchange to come up, smokes, grenades, mollies, every single thing that they could spam in. They do try to do that to stop the size of Fusion Gaming Cafe entering the site itself.
That's definitely going to be a really good pull. That's the molly towards barrels. It's going to push the CTs out of that position, but that could all be a fake. They might just be trying to go forward that they execute. There's already 2 players towards apps. Antivirus peeks in, takes down Hectic for the second one. Mashi gets picked up as well, and that's the fake that they needed to sell. Slowly pushing into his B side. Already a CT is pushed out. Dream finds one out of apps itself. It's going to be Pyro going to get picked off. Jack for one, assassinate already, committed to its CT spawn, is gonna get punished. The TNL Dream, they found the site, antivirus still go for one more. Jack's gonna get completely demolished Why would you have expected it to be an execute? Look at aim gaming right now. What a really big play, big brain play that was. They are really desperate to win rounds right now. They're gonna whip out all the strategies that they have in their own pockets right now, and that's working for them. Really good execute. Now moving forward with the 3-1 scoreline. Fusion definitely with the first one on the board. It's looking a bit better for them right now. There's gonna be a battle Molly early and Nade as well, just in case anyone decides to hold up a bit close by. A Molotov for antivirus as well. He can pretty easily hold here. Just needs to play off the position. Dream finds one with a wall bang. Gets the opening. Fire peeks in. Dream misses the shots, man. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it's gotta be true. 3-1 is what the scoreline is for now. Aim Gaming Cafe, they have equalized the numbers though. One player did get taken down, but in return, Dreams was even traded off back there and there. So either way, it's gonna be a 4v4 coming up. A bit of a difficulty for the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe being on the T side. They need to have the control of the bomb side. So that's where the problems might just arise, but for now, what is the plan is the question. They are trying to make their way towards the site itself, might just rotate and make their way towards the other. I mean, yeah, if they make their way towards the A apps and maybe make their way towards the A side, that might just be a plan for now, and it does seem so. I mean, look at Star, he does have a molly in his hand, but on the other side, if I talk about the B bomb side, it's going to be way too difficult to have a control onto, because the crossfire being holded from the sides of Aim Gaming Cafe is going to let a lot of problems for the sides of Fusion Gaming. One player towards CT, other player towards the fountain itself, and this is going to be so difficult to capitalize on. 26 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to make a move. Oh, sorry, one player towards the tree, and it's going to be a perfect flashbang coming up with that. Hectic goes down. The site is open for business. They'll be going in and getting the plant done. The bomb gets planted, and now it's all about the post-plant scenario. But look at Marshy. Look at his positioning. He's on a cheeky corner, and that might just be way too hurtful, but the op, Pyro, does have an op to play around with, needs to get at least one frag. The backstab, is that anticipated is the question. Tries to go in, gets denied. Fire gets taken down, but antivirus goes down, and so is the case with Assassinate. Marshy comes out of the blues to take two players down. They do not have time whatsoever. Sinister is the last one to survive. A 1 versus 2, make it a 1v1 for now. The diffuser is being stuck from the sides of Pyro, but won't get anything done for, as Sinister shuts down both of them, and it's going to be a 3-2 scoreline. Finally, down, but antivirus goes down, and so is the case with
and they get the
Assassinate.
second one on
Marshy
board.
comes out of the
They're
blues
definitely
to take
stepping
two
up,
players
man.
down.
If
They do
Sinister had
not have time
overpushed here, if
whatsoever. Sinister is the last
overextended
one
or
to
anything,
survive.
he
A
would have
1
definitely
versus
gotten
2, make it a
punished. But
1v1 for now. The
slowly played it off
diffuser is
perfectly.
being stuck from the
Waited for
sides
the
of.
first one to peek into him. Just as he did that, he got the first frag, and the second player as well just followed up, because obviously he had no more time after that to take the defuse, and a really good one tap to finish the round off. We're gonna head into the 6th round right now. Antivirus again holding a cheeky position. CTs are definitely not going to check this. And there you go, antivirus is down. No one is going to try to spam 3 players down. Finds 2. What a beautiful spray. Transfer could have been good for the third one as well, but Pyro good for one trade. Marshy peeks in. Second mid takes down Star. Completely vulnerable. Dreams. Okay, he's gonna get the Q. The Marshy's gonna overcome mid. Spots another towards Arps. It's gonna completely shatter the defense towards A side. The setup has completely been demolished. This is gonna be Pyro left in a 1v2 situation. He can't do anything right now. All he needs to do is maybe try to save this weapon. He could try to go for a 1v2, but that's going to be a really difficult feat to pull off right now. A play towards a pit, and obviously they're going to play on contact just as he tries to peek into pit. Sidecar is going to peek in, is going to swing in, and it's going to be a counter play. Pyro, let's see, can he do something to counter it? That's going to be the pop flash. Not going to find anyone. Molly definitely pushing in a bit towards the back side. Still trying to contest 2 positions at the same time. It's going to be really difficult. And test flash anti. It's going to completely blind him. TNL pushes onto him, and it's going to be a 3-on-3 setup. Have to finish the round off. We're going to head into the 6th round right now.
Like you said, they're definitely stepping up their game. They've made it to the equalizer right now.
CTs are definitely not going to check this. There you go, antivirus down. No one is going to try to spam 3 players down. Finds
They
2.
are stepping up. They are
What a
getting those
beautiful-
important rounds for themselves, and I really love the amount of utils being invested here. I mean, you see every single time, even if it was a 1v2, they just did not went all haywire or gun blazing towards that one single player. No, indeed, the flashes were there, and that's where everything just went down. But yeah, an equalizer that we have on board once again towards the banana is where the execution from one player is. And look how deep in banana he is already assassinate. Be getting punished for that. Gets taken down. And now Fusion Gaming Cafe, after an equalizer, they tend to lose onto their very important player. Assassinate, he goes down. And for now, the execution is being put on an hold. Two players towards the banana over and over again. Two players might just make their way maybe towards shot, or the apps trying to figure out the way. But Fire holding a cheeky corner out there, and if they do not check him, it's going to be way too difficult. There are flashes, and now they know what the execution might just be like. But this aim duel is not going to help Jack as he gets taken down. Fire is being stuck bad in that position, not really sure on what can be done. Pyro knows that there are players who are trying to approach him, but this time again, Fusion Gaming is trying to make their way towards the other side. Pyro finds one, Fire shuts down Sinister, it all goes down to Star, being the last surviving player. A 1 versus 4. A clutch, a 1v4, or nothing at all. And the fourth one for the sides of AIM Gaming Cafe. As I said in the start of the day today itself, that this is going to be a very close match coming up, and that's where Star gets taken down. The fourth one comes on board. So the other sides have already made a sentence, they've made a bold statement here that you may take it to an equalizer, but you won't definitely be allowed after that. And that's where the sides of Aim Gaming Cafe, they find the fourth one for themselves, and they do not let Fusion Gaming take or snatch away the leads.
Maybe that could just be a halt in the performance for Fusion
Ooh,
right now.
silence! What?
It was a good frag. So Nate did most of the damage, and all he did was just spam 2 to 3 bullets. His Macton found the frag. And that was the opening for them. It was a quick trade. Nobody was able to do anything. Fire, on the other hand, is going to be able to hold down the side a bit longer. Takes down 2 for himself, but Assassinate, on the other hand, is going to be firing down on Fire. Fire goes down, and he goes for the second frag as well. It's going to find the follow-up. Down to a 2v2 situation. The bomb hasn't been planted yet. They don't really need to go for a retake. All they need to do is just isolate this player towards pit, and they really need to be aware of that position. But Assassinate is going to spot the barrel, sprays him down. Marshy goes down, and it's now down to a 2v1. He should have capitalized. They should have maybe gotten a bit more control towards the side. They could have then played the situation off a bit more better, but okay. Hectic peeks into the side, takes down Assassinate. He still has no clue where the last player is, and it's going to be Assassinate. Still holding sneakily towards Pit. Is going to move out of there. Okay, it's going to be pretty easy. Gas the bomb as well. It's going to be a pretty easy plan. Going to try to stick it. Just fake it as well. Just in case anyone is holding close by. It's going to get no info, and he knows the player is already rotated. Man, that was a big brain play right there. Beautifully executed, but let's see, can he pull it off from here with just 13 HP? Hectic with a retake situation. It's definitely not gonna be that easy for him, as he have the util. Okay, 2 flashes. Let's hope that he finds him completely off guard or completely blinded. Either way, he needs to fight antivirus. Completely unexpected in this position. Okay, he's definitely gonna check it. One shot, and it's gonna be Hector getting picked off. A 4-on-4 situation. AIM Gaming once again has been equalized by Fusion, not letting them get the better of them either, I guess. As he have the
That's gonna
util.
be
Okay, 2
true.
flashes.
Hectic,
Let's hope that he
yeah,
finds him
he did
completely off guard or
make
completely
his way
blinded.
completely
Either way,
towards the B
he
bomb
needs to
side,
fight
hoping that the enemy
antivirus.
is right present in the B side.
Completely
Got denied for that. Did have 2 flashes, as you
unexpected.
mentioned. Maybe could have utilized
Okay,
it
he's
when he
definitely gonna
did
check
try
it.
to
One shot,
enter
and it's gonna
towards
be
the shot, or maybe just when he was about to enter in the side. Um, I mean, yeah, the chances of things to be a bit different were really low, but yeah, he would have given it a try. But again, what has happened, and we are back again into one more equalizer, a 4-all scoreline that we are talking about right now. But once again, what's going to happen in this round? I got my answer. It's going to be Marcy who shuts down antivirus, and that's going to be numbers faltering for the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe. Now, economically, I do have a lot of questions going down the sides of Fame Gaming Cafe. I mean, look at the investments coming up from that end. But on the other side, it's going to be a good buy for the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe. But losing players in this manner, it's going to hurt them a lot. One player from the sides of Aim Gaming goes down, and so is the case with Fusion Gaming Cafe. So either ways, it's going to be a 4-all 4v4 situation that we are talking about. But once again, towards the banana is where all the actions are unfolding. I can actually say barrels because they are deep inside already, and they might just try to make their way towards the side. But for now, there's three players towards the other side. I mean, if we talk about the A side, there are literally three players there, and it's just going to be one single player towards the B. So this might just be an easy execution for them. They need to take down one player, but before that, it's going to be Dream, whose every single dream gets shattered as he gets taken down out there, and Fusion Gaming Cafe tend to lose on their numbers.
Hectic still holding coffins, has a really good position, but he's gonna fall back inside, doesn't want to lose the ban advantage that he has. On the other hand, CTs, they definitely didn't have that good of a buy, but already it's gonna be a boost to its flowers. Jack finds assassinate. The bomb has been definitely planted. Fire peeks into its banana. It's gonna be Sinister. Swings and takes him down. Beautiful shots coming in from Marshy, not gonna land though. Jack peeks in, not ready, not expecting a player holding to his backside. Bit of an aggressive push without any info is going to get him punished. Hectic with the USP in his hand. It's difficult. He has the M4 now. Okay. Right time, right weapon, I guess. Down to a 1v1 situation. He still has no clue where the last player is going to be. And Sinister had the aim, had the crosshair perfectly positioned. It's going to find Hectic. Lead shot on a 4-5 push.
It's cool, like, already.
It's gonna get Fusion Gaming with the
It's
USP
definitely a back and forth
game, and just like you said, it's gonna be
difficult
close match. It for sure
now.
is right now.
Right time,
But
right weapon,
at least one of
Down
these
to
teams
1v1
should be able to show some sort of domination.
is gonna be
Some sort of a lead. Because this close match is definitely gonna put both of them in a really pressurized position where they won't be able to play freely. Neither will their economy be able to build up properly. But a lot of util being dumped towards Banana, trying to go for a B execute. Could be a B fake too, because three players are still not yet committing. But a lot of util side as well, trying to defend this position. It's gonna be a pop blast peak. Jack finds one, but it's gonna be antivirus again, completely blinded. Takes on Hectic, go for the second one too. Pyro with the counter. Just like that's down to a 3v3.
Yeah, it's going to go down to a 3v3 that we're talking about right now. In terms of FP, it's the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe who tends to be way too strong, and they have already denied the early banana control, but Pyro, oh my god, shuts down Star as if it's a way too easy job for him. But Marsha, he needs to connect this shot. He needs to get back that weapon so that they can have a great advantage. But for now, they will be holding back their horses. But do they anticipate that one player who is right behind their back? Because if they do not, it's going to be way too vulnerable. Future Gaming Cafe, they are in a sandwich position right now. Even if they tend to run away from here, it's going to be way too difficult. The only thing that can give them an advantage is going to be the two AKs that they have for themselves. But what's the plan? 30 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to make it a bit quick because they need to get the side control go and get the bomb planted as well, slowly and steady, trying to make their way inside the site. Once again, they do hear Marshy being around the corners. The Molotov will go in. Marshy comes out, maybe finds one. No, he does not. Gets taken down, but that's going to be Pyro who shuts down Sinister. It all goes down to 1 versus 1, and they don't anticipate the backstep. I don't feel they do have any idea about the backstep, and that's where everything falls down, as Marshy will be shutting down the sides of Dreams. And once again, now we are back to the circle of a fight. Marshy comes out, this is no less than not gets taken down. Cat and mouse run every single time. Somewhere down the line it's AIM Gaming, somewhere it's Fusion, and you never know who comes up on the top after the very first half comes to an idea about the back. They do hear Marshy.
Yeah, definitely, man. Really close match right now. Both the teams doing everything they can. Some big brain moves and plays coming from both the sides too. But that's the thing, they're completely balanced right now. Both of them are kinda countering the other one in all the senses. Sometimes it's in util, sometimes it's in aim, sometimes it's in retake positions, or sometimes it's just in the executes or some 1v1s. But right now it's going to be Dream slowly looking into A apartments. He's going to try to get some info, but the good thing for him is there is no CT player in this position, and he can pretty easily get a lot of info out of this play because they are not that aware of a push building up to this site. But there are 4 CTs, man. This could be a really beautiful stack. They can completely take down Fusion Gaming. This could be a bloodbath for them. But are they going to fall into this trap? Is it going to be game over for them? The Indal Dream finds the opening, fire goes down, the double hit. The double positioning towards Pit wasn't expected for the tease. The antivirus good for the second one too. But Pyro takes in a down as well. It's down to a 3v2 already. But where are the rest of the tees? It's one towards Archers, one towards mid, slowly lurking into the side. But this is a bit too split up for them. It's going to be difficult to go forward with an execute. They don't have info towards Archers. They don't have any idea where the player could be in the side towards the apps. It's definitely going to be a panic position. Antivirus trying to clear the library, but there's a player behind him. Marshy to his CT is not going to get checked. Antivirus gets shut down. There he goes. Star as well. Comes right in front of him, and there it was. A pistol versus an AK, and definitely we know what's going to happen from there. It's going to be a 6-5 scoreline. He's struggling a bit, but I think we can see a 6-6 scoreline, but then again, they don't have that good of an economy. They will be able to go forward with some AKs and some neutrals, but is that going to be enough? That's my question.
Fusion Gaming Cafe does want to take it to a 6-all equalizer, but will AIM Gaming allow is the question, because they've got back-to-back rounds for themselves, and the way they are demanding the map control, the way they are demanding the initial control for themselves, that's where everything seems to be falling down. Also, the backstabs are not being, anticipated. That's where everything is really going to hurt them a lot. But for now, I'm not really sure, Pranav, if I be honest with you. Not really sure whether this will be a 6-all or a 7-5. You really, I really cannot predict. I mean, anything and everything can happen in this cat and mouse run. But let's just see if it's on 6-all scoreline. It's going to be more interesting when we go towards the second half itself. But for now, I do see a split coming up. Two players once again, but the banana control being demanded from AIM Gaming over and over again. It's not the very first time that we have seen them demanding the banana control, and this time it's going to be one player who falls down. But Hectic getting taken down, and so is the case with Fire. Falter downs the numbers of AIM Gaming, and the chances of an 6-all equalizer are going to be way too high. But the remaining three players, will they be able to do anything is the question. A lot of pressure on Jack, but he still managed to find one. Being under pressure, that's all he could get as he gets taken down from streams, and now it all goes down to Pyro. Good for one. Yes, he is. Marshy shuts down Star as well. Slowly and steadily, it's a 1 versus 1. Sinister versus Pyro is what it is like, but the bomb gets planted, and now the pressure goes onto the shoulders of AIM Gaming Cafe. Now Pyro does have a defusal kit to work around with, but does he anticipate the positioning coming up from the sides of Sinister? Because if he does not, it's going to be difficult. He knows where Sinister is. Better onto the timing, and that's where the hope of 6-all equalizer goes down as AIM Gaming finds the 7th one, and we go down to a scoreline of 7-5. Pranav.
Each and every round for Fusion Gaming, the start is really nice. They get the opening, they get the entry, they get the player who's holding down the side, and they get the control as well. But the thing is, the time they go forward with the plant and the time they take to reposition themselves on the side to play the post plant situation, that's a bit flimsy for them, to be fair. Because the thing is, the starting is definitely working for them, but the ending is not. Each and every time we saw a Fusion starting off the round really nicely, they got the bomb down, everything went in their favor. But the second AIM Gaming comes in with the retake, they take all the fights and they win all the fights as well. Fusion Gaming, I think that they're somewhere trying to go for some peaks where they don't really have to and they can play a bit more passively. Hopefully they'll be able to realize it in the second half, because right now they have they are struggling a little bit. And on the other hand, Fusion is going to be towards the CT side. And yeah, no, sorry, Fusion is going to be struggling a bit right now, and AIM definitely a really good hold for them towards the CT side. Their counter plays were also really good. Sometimes their predictions worked, sometimes it was an A setup, and they were setting up with the 4-stack towards the A side. Time, let's see, will they be able to use banana as much as Fusion tried on getting the control towards that, but it really didn't work for them. Hopefully they'll be able to do it. Let's see, AIM Gaming, how good are they gonna be as this map?
That's gonna be true for now. Responsibilities lie on the shoulders of Fusion Gaming Cafe, honestly, because if they get the pistol round, there is high probable chances of the scoreline going down to a 7-all equalizer. But in case it's gonna be AIM Gaming who not just gets the pistol, but one more round to add on to it, I feel it's gonna be very difficult, because the 4 round of differentiate can actually hurt them a lot. Pyro gets taken down, and so is the case with Fire. Dreams does tend to make his dreams come true. Two players being punished onto Jack is good for one, but that's all he could do. Hectic is the last one to survive. A 1 versus 4 could not do anything, gets taken down. And finally, as I said, if Fusion Gaming gets the pistol round, they are going to have a great for the sides of in gaming cafe. They did not even get a chance to go in and get the bomb planted, so economically they are not going to have any extra credits or rewards for planting the bomb as well. So a complete save is what they can opt in for now, and let Fusion Gaming take it to an equalizer, and when they have a full buy, there's where things might just change.
Yeah, man, full buy is what we're looking forward to, but right now it doesn't seem that easy for them. They're going with some deagles, P250 as well, I can see on the board for them. A decent loadout, just decent. I don't think so it's gonna be useful for them though. But a 3-man setup towards the A side, 2 holding B. There's no one towards banana. They can pretty easily walk up there, get some control, maybe try to use some utils and fake a B push, because they really need to get that control towards the A side, which really seems a bit difficult for them. Star is gonna molly off mid. There's stream as well, holding good for 5. Gonna try to spam through the smoke. It's not gonna find any damage though. It's gonna be a slow push, a slow approach to fire, waiting towards apps. It's gonna wait till someone maybe pushes inside, which I highly doubt is gonna be possible. There's a player waiting towards mid as well. They might have thought of working this situation out as an A fake, but I really didn't think so. That worked out for them, because there's still a crossfire towards the B side. And Dream is gonna peek and aggressively takes on Mashi. Wasn't expecting him to be there. They've already lost the first man. Fire down to just 1 HP. Sinister with his grenade could do a lot of damage to the Steez. Assassinating 2 more. Takes on Jack. Good for Pyro as well. Hectic, good for a counter. But it's a bit too late right now. Now to 2v4, they don't have the sight either. They're stuck in a really strong crossfire as well. Dream takes on fire. Now to 1v4. That's the jumpy. Not gonna find the damage. The Star finishes off the job for him, and Fusion wins the 7th round for themselves, and it's gonna be a 7-on-7 scoreline. Once again, moving forward with an equalizer. To be fair, Darshita, I really think AIM should have won the first round, because all their efforts, all their extra efforts to get that lead, that really didn't get them what they would have expected it to.
Yeah, I just went in vain, honestly, because they ended it with a 7-5 scoreline just to maybe take it to a 7-all scoreline again. That kind of breaks their heart though, but yeah, it is what it is. So now once again, Gaming Cafe is doing exactly what the sides of Fame Gaming did, demanding the banana control, and they'll be actually able to do that. I mean, look at the damage. Fame Gaming Cafe, they've lost one of their players. Antivirus is trying to go in for a jump, and after he was in the air, all that goes down will be his body, as Antivirus tends to depart out there for equalizer again. But this time, over and over again, I've been talking about it, right? Aim Gaming to have a full buy for themselves. So yeah, this might be too difficult, but on the other side, it's going to be Dream who is invested onto an op. So again, important not just for one, but both of these, and slowly and steadily trying to make their way maybe towards the A side. Yeah, towards the A shot is where I do see them for now, trying to make their way towards the A side, but the bomb is yet not inside the side. There's going to be one player right behind the back. Hectic tends to shut him down, and so is the case with Pyro. It all goes down to Sinister being the last surviving player, maybe trying to make his way inside the side, gets denied from Jack, and the 8th one comes on board. It feels like Aim Gaming were really waiting for the full buy to roll in for them, and they have also retrieved an op back from the previous round for themselves. So it's more of responsibilities now. But going down to the other side, I feel they're going to go on a complete save. They had invested a op in the previous round, which just did not work out great in their favor. So it's going to go kind of sad for them.
It definitely is, man. They've lost an op, and economy anyways is a really difficult thing to tackle right now. Pyro holding a banana with the op, is waiting for someone to peek into it. Now positioned it towards top mid. Jack expecting for an early push. Antivirus did overextend, but he didn't go that far though. He has a deagle in his hand, slowly shift walking back into the side. Maybe try to fake a push from the CT side. A Dream already positioned himself towards stairs, waiting for someone to peek into balcony. Maybe Mashi go for one, takes on Assassinate. He has the opening towards the B side. There is still a player holding towards the flowers, but I don't think so. It's gonna get checked. Even if he does, he could pull off the situation. I don't think so. Mashi spots him, gets the headshot, connected, takes on Sinister. There's still one player behind the smoke. Star holding, waiting, has a P250. Can he do something? He's gonna try to spam the player. Yeah, it's just in time. He wasn't able to switch to what he wanted. Star. Two players not going to be able to do anything. Marshy spams him with his AK. They have the B-side control. There is still one player towards bottom mid. Antivirus trying to contest the position. Jack has already made his way completely behind him. How exactly is he outplaying him that much, bro? Jack finds him. There's the 2-round lead that Aim Gaming wanted once again. Back in their own favor. Maybe just like you said, all they needed was a full buy, and that's when they really needed to show their force. That's what they did too. But yeah, now they need to keep on letting this go, so that again we don't give the Fusion Gaming another lead. Not a lead, at least an equalizer situation though.
Yeah, that's going to be true. Once again, we do see the sides of Dream investing onto an op. Over and over again, they've been going in and making huge investments. But the point is, what outcomes or what returns will they find? Because we know how expensive of a weapon that is, right? So if you're not able to get those value, that's where things might just be a big problem for you. Demand is of the banana control, and that has been respected. I mean, yeah, Fusion Gaming Cafe has gave up on banana for now. It's completely under control. So is the case with Barrel. Slowly and slowly trying to make their way towards the B bomb site. That might just be the plan for now. But look at Antivirus and his positioning. I mean, this is where things might just be a bit vulnerable, and Antivirus tends to play complete anti-flash. He knows that this is where the problems may arise, but for now, the cross is perfect coming up from the sides of Fusion Gaming, and all they need is the players to walk in their crosshair. It does feels like as three of them have made their way inside, but a flash from fire and the peak is going to deny Dreams for everything. A lot of trades happening back and forth, but Marshy finds Assassinate and gets the numbers back for the sides of Aim Gaming. Cafe, three remaining players make it one for the sides of Star, as it all goes down to him being the last one to survive. The op being denied, Pranav, over and over again. It's not the very first time it has happened, right? It's for the second time that an op is being denied. So there's going to be an economical dent coming up at the same time. The bomb gets planted. So the chances of Fusion Gaming Cafe winning this round is next to none.
See, the thing is that whenever Fusion has invested in an op, it somehow has completely backfired on them instead. So maybe the op is definitely not getting the return of investment, but they really need to maybe give the weapon to some other player or something if the aim's not working or the shots are not landing. That could maybe help them a bit, but once again, for them to get their hands on an op, they'll have to try to go for 2 more rounds again. But hopefully they'll go with the full eco this round so that they don't have to do that twice in a row. We can just see some USBs, a Deagle, a P250, a 5.7 as well, the 2 flashbangs just in case they decide to push into some position, maybe towards banana or something. As I can see 3 players already running up towards that position. Barrel's already mollied off. There's going to be a flash as well. Assassinate holding close banana. Has a decent position. It's going to get naded off though. Loses 40 HP, and that's massive. 2 players slowly coming in. That's more flash pyro with Bug is gonna find Assassinate. Marcy peeks in as well. Good for the second one. Takes on Antivirus. Sinister, being the last one on the side, is going to have to anchor that position. I don't think so. It's gonna be possible for him. Jack peeks in, takes down DNL. It's gonna be Dream getting shot down. Star as well, getting lined up. Gets the second one. Marshy. Good for the final blow, and that was a flawless round at the 11-7 scoreline. See, that's what I'm talking about. The second you find one round, you indirectly get 2 rounds for yourself. And if you don't lose all the money on the weapons you've bought. And that's what AIM has been doing ever since they won their first full buy. They haven't let Fusion Gaming even get a little bit of a control on the map since then.
That's going to be true. Fusion Gaming Cafe, I feel they're not going to go and invest onto an op anymore now. They know that it's not going to work in their favor. Also, economically, it might just be a big problem. 3 players tend to have nothing for themselves, so it's a lot of poverty that they do have right now. But again, winning this round might be the biggest possible solution and the way to maybe get rich, because economy management is going to be way too important. We've been talking about it a lot. Aim Gaming Cafe, right now they are on the 11th one. So Fusion Gaming, if they tend to lose this round, it's done for. This is their last full buy round that they have for themselves. So they need to take it way too slow, maybe trying to take their way inside. Jack shuts down Dreams. And slowly and steadily, Fusion Gaming Cafe are losing out of the hold that they have. Jack finds one more. He doubles it up for himself, and that's going to be Antivirus, who gets denied for. But Sinister and Star tend to pile up those kills for himself until and unless it was Hectic, who shuts down one more player, and now it all goes down to Assassinate being the last one to survive. A 1 versus 3. I don't think Assassinate is even gonna commit to this fight. I mean, if you look at the economy, they have nothing left in their pockets, so maybe it's just better to save the weapon and utilize it in the best possible way in the upcoming rounds, or maybe just wait for exit frags. That's all that Assassinate can do right now. But slowly and steadily, it feels like it's done for the sides of Fusion Gaming Cafe, because Aim Gaming is on the match point and it's not an economically good run for the sides of Fusion.
To be fair, the last opportunity they had to even get a comeback on the round on the game was the time that they bought the op, because that was the last hope.
Yeah.
After that, after they lost the op, they were barely able to even build up their economy, and even when they were able to, they could have just gone for a rifle buy. That definitely isn't gonna be enough for them to even be able to anchor the sides, hold down the positions, or deny a plant either. That being said, Aim Gaming definitely has been using everything they have in their arsenal right now, and they're hitting Fusion Gaming as well with each and everything they have. On the other hand, Fusion has been struggling to give a comeback. They've struggled to even find a counter, let alone control on this map since they moved towards the CT side. Still holding to his close position. Star finds the first one. Fire goes down, but Shaq instantly finds a frag on the board. It's going to be Dream goes down. Antivirus holding just behind Dream. It's going to trade Shaq down to a 3v4. This time, they have the man advantage going. They can pretty easily turn it around right now. They need to play a bit passive, Sinister. You need to be a bit patient. Pyro, go for one. It's an assassinate. They're not gonna check Sinister. Oh well, they might just do. Pyro switches to the bomb at the right end. Moment is gonna get picked off. Hectic instantly swings and takes on Sinister. That's a good trade coming in. Down to a 2v2. Mashi booster to the side is waiting for someone to peek into CT position. And both players are gonna come in for the retake to its coffin. Now, this is gonna be a do or die situation for Fusion Gaming. If they lose this duel, if they lose this retake situation, this is done and dusted for them. Do they have some flashes? They don't even have some flashes to peek into. With Star is just gonna go in, bait himself. Antivirus is gonna play on contact, but it's gonna be Hectic and Marshy. They just find both of them through the smoke with the spam already. Will be taking them down. And Aim Gaming definitely with the phenomenal victory is gonna completely outplay Fusion Gaming Cafe. Darshada, what a massive match. We would have expected it to be a bit more back and forth, but in the end, ever since Fusion Gaming got that first full buy round for themselves, Aim Gaming got that full buy, Fusion has been struggling to even find kills on the board, let alone rounds.
Yeah, it was all about that one single round that the other team was allowed going down to. I mean, two or more rounds that the other team was allowed going down to the second half itself. But what an amazing match it has been, 13-7. The first half itself, if I talk about it right now, it has been a lot about both of these teams. I mean, there were high probability chances that we would have been talking about a 6-all scoreline and not a 7-5. But either ways, it was a 7-5 half that we did talk about. But to end it all, it went down to a 13-7. It kind of breaks my heart though, but yeah, that's going to be it for this match. Over and over again, we've been witnessing a lot of Anubis the previous day, but I feel today's day is going to be really different because it was the map of Inferno. But with that, again, we are done with the first map for the day, and it's time for us to maybe go towards a very short break because we need to set up the matches for the upcoming one as well. So do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back again with the second match in a while. Until then, get your popcorns, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Nvidia Reflex café attack powered by Asus ROG. But I feel this time we are not going to face any delay. Yes, we are not. We are directly going to get inside the match. You guys don't need to see our face for a long time. But yeah, this is me, Darshita. Alongside me, it's going to be Pranav back on the English desk for today's day. Pranav, we have next level gaming going up against the sides of rapid round. So, what are your expectations?
See, man, most of the players we've already seen. We know Evil Prince, we know Yellow Flash, we know Champ, we know
Yeah.
Headshot Special. Each and every one of these players is a really, really good CS pro player. And now moving on to CS2, I have no doubt that they'll be equally as deadly as they were. On the other hand, we can see Mayuresh XT, HP, Freaky God Lime, some of the more known names as well, some new names as well. So that's gonna be the roster I'm gonna be on the lookout for. On the other hand, we definitely know how Rapid Rounds performs, how their performances, how their gameplay is. Definitely a really, really good team. Now the question becomes, will they be able to have a counter against Mayuresh's team right now, which is gonna be Next Level Gaming, or is it gonna be Next Level Gaming getting ahead of them?
Yeah, I do have a lot of things to put forward, but first things first. The previous day when I did saw the sides of Next Level Gaming, especially Mayuresh, he was on fire. He was able to clutch those rounds. He was able to get those kills for his team. He was able to frag. That's the most important part, right? He was able to get every single thing that he wanted for himself. But on the other side, rapid rounds. Now, what's their plan is the question, because going down to the entirety of the team, I have seen Yellow Flash fragging out. I mean, if I talk about that one fragger from the sides of rapid rounds, I would definitely name it as Yellow Flash. He's been so phenomenal with those aim games. He's been so phenomenal with those fights that he tends to involve himself into. If I talk about that one player who is too good with the op, it's going to be the sides of Evil Prince. Headshot Special, the day he's able to feel himself, it's going to be him uh, doing the best perfect job. So the entirety of rapid rounds, we've seen them multiple times. But again, Mayuresh, I've been seeing him previously. I feel with a different team, not really able to recall, but I to what I can recall is seeing him with more than 40 kills in one match. Yeah, that was electrifying match for us as well. I mean, as casters, but there was a fun match to witness. So today I do have a lot of expectations coming up from both of the ends, and also at the end of the day, not a one-sided match, because yeah, they are good players, right? Individually talented players that we have.
Yeah, individually talented players, we've definitely seen how they perform previously. We know how good they are. That being said, now the question becomes, will they be able to counter the team in front of them? Mayur is definitely playing with the new roster. We know how capable he is single handedly. But the thing that I'm ready to see right now is going to be his performance with the new roster that he's playing with today. And what rewards can they reap today? And can they take rapid rounds in front of them? Can they take them head on? Either way, this is the map of Ancient. Even this map, Darshita, I'd say pretty much looks the same as CSGO, if you'd agree. Definitely the water has had a huge upgrade and an improvement. No doubt the interaction is really cool too. The map looks a bit more authentic now, and all that graphical improvements that there are. But still, Ancient pretty much looks the same, and that's why teams still like to play the map, and still they don't have any issues with it as well. And there haven't been that many major upgrades or improvements either. So it's pretty much the normal map players usually played on. So it's nothing new they really need to work on with. Just the new smoke interaction, and even that players have understood it down to the T, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be true. I mean, CS2 has had a lot of updates, honestly, especially the impact coming down to the map of Inferno. We saw it previously, right? The first match itself is what I'm talking about right now. We saw the impact that it had overall on the entirety of Inferno, but also the animation that comes with the bomb. You're able to roll it on your fingers. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, it's really a fun sight to witness. But alongside that, how will these players react to their matches going on right now is what the question is, because it's the very first round and we've been talking about it over and over again. The pistol round tends to give you a lot more of an advantage. But I will, if I really be honest with you, Pranav, I mean, I've been talking about it with Raider as well. The real match starts from the third round itself and not from the first, because either ways, if the team gets pistol, there are high probability chances of getting of them getting the second one as well, even if the bomb is not planted. So I feel the most important part of the game, or the most important round, start from the third one itself rather than the first one.
Definitely, man. But even the first two rounds play equal roles. Because if you
Yeah.
get the lead in the first round, if you get a good start, your momentum starts to build up. You get the confidence, and everything works in your own favor. But if you're playing a bit passively, it gets you a bit into a bit of a
What's
problematic
going?
situation. But okay, they got a really good entrance. But instantly, it's gonna be a counter coming in. Evil Prince trying to go with the backstab. Could find Lime. It's a really good position. He has his cheeky position. Is he gonna get checked? Lime has no clue. Right behind him is gonna find one. Kai peeks into him as well. Beautiful support. Shams gets the support. Gets a frag too. And just like that, it's gonna be a really good round. I don't know what happens. CT, they were able to counter the entry, but they weren't able to play it off as long as they would have thought, because the flank came in a bit earlier than they would have expected, and they hadn't had any player position towards Temple either. Either way, first round definitely going in favor for Rapid Rounds. A really good start for them. On the other hand, it's going to be a struggle for the cities.
I do still have, I mean, both the sides of rapid rounds did get the round for themselves, but I do still have a question. How was HP able to double up the kill for himself? He did find one, and they knew there was a player in Donut itself. Still, he's able to double it up for himself. Champ shuts down Freaky God, and now they've got the opening that they needed. The bomb gets planted. It's going to be Lynx who goes in, gets the bomb planted. It all goes down to the post plant scenario. Two remaining players, well, within a blink of an eye, it all goes down to Sky, being the last one to survive, trying to make his way outside. Red, there's one player dancing and jumping all around. It's going to be Lynx who shuts him down. And a easy second round. I mean, yeah, in terms of February, it was a good round for the sides of Rapid. So either way, it is going to be a 2-0. But now it all goes down to next level gaming having a full buy for themselves, and that's where things might just change. You never know, right? Because in the previous match itself, we've been talking about it. The full buy round is where the tide do change. So yeah, there's a shift in tide, right? So this might just be a changing point for the sides of next level gaming cafe. But if not, then there are high probability chances of rapid rounds getting 4 consecutive victories for themselves.
Definitely, man. They started up the rounds. They've definitely got the rounds building up for them. They have the economy going in as well. They can pretty easily go forward with the bonus buy right now. And that being said, even if they do lose this, it's not going to be a problem. They'll have still a really good economy to lean back on, from where they can pretty easily make a counter come in. On the other hand, I'd say Next Level Gaming is still yet to find the control on the map, still yet to find the confidence of them on the map as well. I really think they need to get a round or more to even get the feels right. But right now we have a player disconnected. We'll be waiting for him to get back onto the server again. Until then, both the teams playing really nicely right now. On the other hand, Terrorists, with their aggressive positioning and their fast entries and some of their unusual plays as well, they've been able to outplay Nexel Gaming till now pretty easily. But the thing is, since it's gonna be a full buy for the CTs, will they be able to counter them now? It's like when you said it's gonna matter the most right now, as it is gonna be a full buy nonetheless.
Yeah, that's going to be true. On the other side, if I talk about rapid rounds for now, they do have 2 AKs to work around with. And look at the players who have their hands on to AK. That's going to be Evil Prince and Headshot Special. So, again, if they are able to frag out, if they are able to get those kills in their name, it's going to be difficult for the sides of Next Level Gaming Cafe. And honestly, in the initial stages itself, we have seen the W plays coming up from the sides of rapid rounds, because all they tend to do is just directly make their way towards this side, and the W just seem to be unstoppable. So you never know if that's the plan over and over again. But this time, yeah, they'll be investing onto a lot of utils as well, because it's going to be important. 3 smokes, 5 flashes, 1 frag nade, 3 mollies, or four mollies. All right. So yeah, a lot of utils being invested, 3 AKs being invested at the same time. So rapid rounds, important one for them as well as Next Level Gaming Cafe. But for now, Next Level is demanding a lot of mid control. Yellow flash perfectly finds HP, and Freaky goes down as well. Once again, the aim fights work perfectly fine for the sides of rapid rounds, and it all goes down to a 2 versus 3 situation. Champ just burns alive a player out there. The smokes does prevail a lot of information, but headshot special. He is deep in already, and that's where he shuts down live. It all goes down to Mayuresh being the last surviving player. 1 versus 3 to clutch out 4. His location gets compromised. Yellow flash shuts him down, and the third one rolls in for the sides of Rapid Rounds.
Rapid rounds definitely standing up to their name right now. They're getting rounds rapidly on the board.
Yeah.
And Mayures trying his level best is not being able to, find the frags that he wants. And even in the last round when he did peak, he could have like peaked a bit more earlier or a bit more later on. And he could have like played 1v1 situations instead of peeking into 3 players at the same time. Anyways, with that being said, Rapid still with a good position. Link slowly trying to push in towards A main. Has the control towards all. Knows this guy. First peek coming in. Lynx gets the opening. HP with an instant trade off is gonna take him down. The headshot definitely being of some use right now. They have a 4-on-4 situation going. If they want to play this situation out, if the CTs want to get a win, they really need to get some position under their control.
Ooh.
And it's Champ getting picked off. Beautiful shots. HP good for the second. Can he find the follow-up? Nope. Not going to be good for one. More there is going to be Yellow Flash slowly peeking into a maintenance as well. They've got it the control. They thought it was going to be an A fake, but it wasn't. There's still a player holding towards B ramp towards CD. There's a smoke towards Temple. They have the control. And Evil Prince finds Slime as well. Down to a 2v3. Bomb hasn't been planted yet. Yellow needs to be a bit careful. Needs to clear all the positions. And Evil waiting his guard. It's just fine. Freaky right on time. Massive frags down to 1v3. There's nothing much to the situation. There's gonna be extra special trying to contest against the Eagle. Evil got his own player. Oof, unfortunate. But a good nade, I'd definitely say. It perfectly landed where it should have. Just that Mayuresh wasn't present. And now, going with an outplay. Rotating towards CT. It's the position, Yellow Flash. Now expecting him. Mayuresh, perfect timing, perfect crosser placement. Gets the second one. Could be good for the third one. No, I wasn't expecting a boost to be coming in that position. But a really good try. And a really good round
You
for
know,
Rapid. Oof.
that's going to be true, but if at all it would have been Mayuresh who clutched out of the situation, there would have been a lot of mic spam coming up for Evil Prince. I'll be very honest with you, because that nade, though it was meant for the sides of Mayuresh, it did hurt his own teammate, and Mayuresh was able to capitalize on the second kill as well. So Evil Prince would definitely have been that one player to be blamed onto, but either ways, as I said, losing onto a full Bible led Rapid Rounds to 4 consecutive victories, and that could be the case. 4-0 is what the scoreline looks like. Sky, good for 1. He is no, but HP. He converts 2 before getting taken down. Headshot and Yellow Flash both falls down. Every single person from the sides of Rapid Rounds is being said a goodbye already, and it all goes down to Evil Prince. A 1 versus 3 to clutch out 4. It's going to be way too difficult. Sky has an op to work around with, and peeking in, or maybe just making his way into his crosses would be too vulnerable for him. Maybe trying to make his way inside the side. The bomb is dropped, though he need to retrieve it. Does have ample amount of time to work on to deny Sky, and that's the op done for. But there's going to be one player who comes out as a surprise, and that's Mayuresh, who shuts him down. The first one for the sides of Next Level Gaming, 1-4.
Definitely a comeback when we least expected it, to be fair. But the thing is, they've definitely gotten a start right now. It's not that good of a situation for them. They still need to get 3 more rounds on the board to get the equalizer. And an op has been invested from the sides of Thieves as well, but I didn't expect them to go for one. Evil Prince is going to be holding bottom mid, a really good position. Mayuresh already swings in, just finds one, gets the hopper down himself. I don't know, without any info, just spams him. Gets the frag too. Absolutely massive returns from that. Headshot special. What is he doing? Lime finds the second one too. What is happening? How is the whole team just dropping down one after the other? Started with 2v5. This could be a flawless too. They don't have the economy going in for them. They should have been the round. One freaking peaks hit, takes down Champ as well. Last but not the least, it all comes down to Yellow Flash holding outside. Is a good position. Needs to contest a lot of players though. Mayuresh right in front of him. Taking control towards A main. He's definitely gonna peek in, but oh, he's gonna play a bit more longer by slowly pushing out. Hard push towards Waters though. 1v4. Definitely try to place for some more exit frags, but that's gonna be mostly it. Tries to save. Will try to save. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be it. For two.
4-2. Slowly and steadily, Next Level Gaming are getting it really close to an equalizer. Rapid rounds. I mean, not really sure on what went wrong in that round, but Evil Prince investing onto an orb and not getting any value out of it is going to hurt the sides of Rapid rounds and their economy at the same time. There's going to be a huge dent which is going to affect and have a great impact on the upcoming rounds. I mean, the upcoming round as well. But for now, Yellow Flash maybe can wait for some exit frag, some of the opponents to just maybe walk into his crosses, and Mayuresh might just be the one to fall in this trap. Will he be? Is the question. No, for now, he's going to be on a safer side. Four weapons being saved from the previous round for the sides of Next Level Gaming Cafe. Only one is where they need to reinvest onto, but on the other side, Rapid rounds, what's going to be the plan? Because all they have to work around with is one single weapon coming up from the sides of Yellow Flash. Now, to what happened previously, I remember in the previous match when I did saw the sides of Rapid rounds, they were going in for investments. I mean, yeah, they were confident, but that confidence just seemed to be biting them back. So if they are, I mean, if that's the same case over and over again for the sides of Rapid rounds, it's going to be very too difficult. They need to be careful of what the plan is like. For now, I do see a small disconnection coming up from the sides of Headshot Special. Yeah, that's going to be Headshot Special for now. A bit of a disconnection coming up, but everything will be fine and we will be back into a match. Technical pause. I mean, previously it was with the sides of Next Level. This time it's going to be Rapid rounds. But either way, the chances of Next Level Gaming getting this round for themselves, Pranav, is going to be way too high.
Definitely looks like that, and I don't think so. The T should buy either. There's just one AK in their hand, and that's all they should work with now. That being said, let's see how this plays out. Maybe they can find some exit tracks, but that's going to be mostly it. Just like you said, this is definitely going to be a round going in for Next Level Gaming. Hopefully the player gets reconnected as soon as he can. Yellow Flash, on the other hand, hasn't yet been playing that much, hasn't been getting that many frags. I'm still waiting for Yellow Flash to pop off. On the other hand, Evil Prince definitely playing just as we would have expected him to be. Top fragging for his team, has 7 frags on the board. Really, really good performance coming in. Champ as well, right there, supporting him with 6 frags on the board. And on the other hand, Mayuresh as well, doing what he can for his team. But the thing is, slowly but steadily, the X Level Gaming is definitely getting a hold on the game, and the reason for that could just be rapid rounds getting these or taking these timeouts or facing these disconnections could be an issue for them, maybe a hindrance to their momentum or something like that. But that's definitely not a good thing for them. Whatever the pressure they were playing with, that's gonna fade away, and they'll have to just wait till the time the player comes back. That aggression, they can sometimes lose that, might move to a uh, backhand position too, might not be that aggressive after the timeout. But let's see. Mayuresh, he needs to step up. If he starts to perform and he, like, just like you said, one day got 40 frags, managed to get even 30 this match, it's pretty okay for me to say that they could pretty easily win this.
Yeah, I mean, there are high probability chances of that being the case, but what's the plan from the sides of Rapid rounds? Because I do see Evil Prince fragging out today. I mean, yeah, he's been able to feel himself. He's been able to get those frags out of his name. But what's the thing with Yellow Flash, Headshot Special? I remember in one of the rounds towards the donuts is where the actions unfolded, and there was a lot of chaos. HP was the player. I mean, in the first pistol round itself, he converted two, though it was Rapid rounds getting the round for themselves, but they shouldn't have let HP do that, because they knew that there was one player in the donut itself that they just tend to ignore maybe and make their way in the side, but that's where everything just went a bit haywire for them. But for now, I know, ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for us to get in the match itself. Player disconnections is something that, is not really in our hands. For now, even we have been waiting for the player to get connected back so that we can be back in the match again and just maybe witness on what is going to go down with both of these teams. Investment, I feel they should let maybe Evil Prince go and lead for this round so that he could take the players down. Maybe they can help him with a lot of flashes, a lot of util that can that kind of leads his way inside the site, get back the weaponries for his teammate, and that's where there are chances that Rapid Rounds might get this round for themselves. But rather than that, relying completely onto that one AK to get the round in return, it's gonna be really difficult, Pranav.
It really is gonna be difficult. But that's the thing, if they were able to outplay Next Level Gaming in this round, they can pretty easily get a lead in the first half. But that's the thing, it's gonna be really difficult for them. Let's see how exactly are they gonna play out this situation. Pause is still yet to get unpaused. We're still yet to start the game. But yeah, that's gonna happen really, really soon. On the other hand, I can see one CT who hasn't bought anything. Maybe he's gonna get a drop. Mayuresh has some extra money. He could drop something. CT's economy is not gonna be an issue for them. Hmm. Let's see how exactly will they be moving forward. This could be a fast push towards the B side. And the thing with Ancient is it's comparatively easier to go towards the B side because you have two entry points and the T's can get easier access to those entry points as well. And if you talk about A, you really need to get the mid control, and on the other hand, if you approach B, that's not the case. You have side entrance to go with, you have ramps to work with. There's a lot of things in B is just statistically comparatively easier side to execute. So let's see, will the T's be trying to pull off a B execute, which they pretty easily will be able to do. But let's see, are they going to go forward with the B execute, or are they going to play default, or Archer's just going to push one position and try to outplay the team in front of them? And finally, the freeze time has been cancelled, and we'll be heading into the game with the 7th round.
Yep, with the seventh round for this match itself, depends on what the plan is coming up from both of these ends because again, full buy for the sides of next level. So I honestly am not expecting a lot from the sides of rapid rounds right now. And if Evil Prince by any chance gets taken down, the hopes are gonna go. Just get denied completely. So let's see what the plan is like for now. Next level gaming, they've denied a lot of control, but Lynx would be perfect with the bullet onto the skull of his enemy. And that's when next level tend to lose out. One player line goes down. That's gonna be Freaky God who gets denied. Yellow flash, a perfect shot. And as I said a while ago, I do not have an expectation from Rapid Rounds, at least in this round. But right now, I do am expecting them to get this one for themselves because they have the numbers, they have the weapons being retrieved. Mayuresh good for one. Yes, he shuts down the sides of Yellow Flash. It all goes down to a 3 versus 3. The rotation has been called off, and now they are trying to make their way towards the other side, but it's on a hold for now. They do have 1 minute to walk around with, but they just need to make it a bit quick. Sky has the perfect angle to work around with. So walking in his crosshair is going to be inviting your own death. And I feel the sides of rapid rounds are going to do that. They need to go in with the flash or maybe the smoke that can help them get the side control, or it's going to be Sky who might just go in and deny every single thing. But look at the luck. I mean, Sky is not checking that angle. He does. He comes out, shuts down one. But Lynx with an instant retrieval shuts down Sky as well. The op has been retrieved, and now they do have an op and an AK to walk around with the freeze open side. Lynx shuts down one. Evil Prince finds HP as well. And the round that they had invested onto the least gets converted for themselves. The fifth one on board, 2-5.
See, that's what I was talking about. If they were to play a default or something like that, they just need to outplay the CTs. Just wait for them to push into some position or peek a bit too much, and they can just get the frag there. And that's what Evil did as well. Peeked in mid even when it was smoked off. Even when the link was smoked off, he still decided to peek into that position. He found the player completely off guard. They're trying to push to its side entrance, and once again it's going to be Yellow Flash. Gets the opening, HP gets shut down. But headshot, they get straight off because of a molly. Yellow Flash good for the second follow-up, takes down Sky, they have the side control. They have A completely under that control. The yellow flash already walked up towards CT. Is he gonna commit? And if he decides to do that, there's two players waiting for him with their crosshairs right in aim. What is it? Three players. Bomb has been planted. Gonna be a 3v4 retake. CT's not in a good position once again. The line gets picked off. Evil Prince, beautiful shot. Oh, gets what he needs. They're gonna try to save it right now. I don't think so. They have anything else they can do. Down to a 2v4 retake. And there's an op as well that they need to counterban. That's a lot of things not working in their own favor. I'm not even gonna try. It's just like that, a 6-2 scoreline, Dashada. That's what I was talking about. If they were to win that eco round, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing for them, and they will definitely be able to get the lead in the first half. This is just the start of it.
That's going to be so true. Mayuresh finds one, Champ gets taken down, but Freaky God has been denied to go in for any kind of save, and now it all goes down to Mayuresh being the last surviving player. Back and forth over and over again, trying to just run around in circles and hope to save that weapon. If Finally is able to do that, that's where Mayuresh finds the weapon back. Will be handing it over to Freaky God. Yes, he will be doing that. But I feel if Mayuresh, okay, he has the economy to invest onto one more weapon out there, but because it's going to be the size of rapid round, so do have a good economy to be maintained, and they do have their hands onto a full buy. On the other side, Next Level Gaming, they'll be forcing in every single thing that they can, but HP shuts down Yellow Flash, follows it up by taking down Headshot. Special Line shuts down Lynx, and that's going to be so much of denial coming up. Evil Prince good for one. Yes, he is. Might just double it up. Will he be allowed to? Is the question. Molly's being landed. Perfect smokes as well. Evil Prince needs to find one more so that he can get the numbers for his team, but the timing is where everything will fall down. Freaky shuts down Evil, and now Champ is going to be the one last player to survive. A 1 versus 4. Champ good for one. Yes, he is. Shuts down Freaky. Might be one more. No, he's not good for that, and that's going to be third one. Now, every single time a team who tends to have not a good economy or not a good buy gets the round, and that's where the sides of Next Level Gaming tends to convert one more round for themselves.
A 3-6 scoreline, man. Still not cutting it really close, though. They've definitely invested an op this time. Mayuresh has it. Let's see, can he make something out of this? Okay, to be fair, it's Mayuresh with an AK. Has the control towards side entrance. It's going to be a setup towards a ramp. A really good molly, a really good nade. The combo definitely not going to work. Evil Prince boosted their line, not expecting him to be in that position. It's going to get punished instantly. Freaky God slowly pushes in towards side entrance. There's two players waiting for him. The boost definitely not expected again. Takes them by surprise. Headshot finds one. Legs go for another. The other side entrance. They have the bomb down as well. HP's position completely known. Two players contesting him, but still he's just gonna whip out his USP. Takes one down. Champ swings in. The regression definitely getting rewarded. A 7-3 scoreline. What a control. What an execute. And what an after-plan situation for them. Terror is definitely outplaying the CTs right now, and Next Level Gaming, to be fair, are still not able to find their control on the map, their footing on the map, and to be fair, a little bit of confidence is needed for them to buy. They still have a buy. They still have a. That being said, I don't think so they'll be able to make something out of this round. It's gonna be a really aggressive positioning towards A. They've already committed to taking down the first frag as well. Smokes have already been deployed. HP being completely spammed through the smokes. It's not gonna be. Okay, it's gonna be able to take one.
Yeah, that's gonna be true. He finds one, but that's all he could do. Champ and Evil Prince, once again, they team up and they convert as much as they can. Mayuresh has been left all alone over and over again. A 1 versus 3 to clutch out for his team to get the fourth one on board, which is gonna be way too difficult because to face and to get the entry in the donut itself, it's gonna be Yellow Flash. And that's just so difficult. 10 kills is what Yellow Flash is on to. So is with Champ, but Evil Prince topping the chart right now with 12 onto his name. On the other side, 12 for HP as well. Mayuresh with 8, Sky with 5, Freaky with 2, and Lime. It's got to be 4 for him. But I feel the sides of Rapid Rounds Gaming, Rapid Rounds, they've already had enough amount of, kills or enough amount of rounds for themselves, at least in the first half. We've been talking about an 7-5 or an 6 all, but it might just go down to a 9-3 looking at the way it is panning out. Lynx and Champ. Again, they team up to shut down two players on the sides of Next Level Gaming. Cafe Champ! He did not even see who the enemy was. His bullet definitely did. It all goes down to Mayuresh. Now, I don't know is it a coincidence or what, but every single time Mayuresh is the last one to survive. Finds one, that's going to be Champ done for. A 1 versus 4 again to clutch on to gets denied by Lynx, and that's a 9-3 scoreline.
Oof, can we even move forward with the curse scoreline? Is it gonna be enough for Next Level Gaming to get the comeback that they need right now? Really, really impeccable performance coming from Rapid Rounds. To be fair, this is what we knew was gonna happen in the first half anyways. Now let's see, is the second half gonna be something like this or not? Either way, what a way to finish off the first half. A 9-3 scoreline, definitely completely in the favor of Rapid Rounds. But then again, it all comes down to the first round. If Next Level are able to find out, they'll have some sort of ray of hope coming down their way. Maybe they can take it all away. But the thing is, HP, even though he is the top fragger for Next Level Gaming, I still think that HP has taken a lot of fights which weren't in his favor, but he still went on and still contested those positions. Maybe if he plays a bit more cautiously or a bit more carefully, he would be able to do a lot more and find a lot more rounds and frags as well. That being said, this is going to be the second half. Next Level Gaming, they have another chance. Let's see, will they be able to use it in a good way?
That's going to be true. Now, this pistol round decides the fate of Next Level Cafe for now. On how long will they be able to survive? But look at Lynx and Sham over and over again. It's been both of these players finding the best possible frags. It all goes down to Sky being the last one to survive. Good for one. Yes, he is. Doubles it up by shutting down Headshot Special. And now it all goes down to a 1 versus 2. Hopefully, not a 1v1 that they are into. But he needs to get the side control, get the bomb planted. Won't be allowed for any one of that as Evil Prince swings out, shuts him down. And the 10th one, the double digits roll in for the sides of Rapid Rounds. Honestly, when we started off with this map itself, it felt like headless chickens running all over the maps, maybe here and there, trying to find those frags, trying to get themselves involved into a lot of fights, unnecessary fights, honestly. But now Rapid Rounds has just justified every single play coming up from their end. They've got the double digits for themselves. 10-3 is what the scoreline looks like, and making a comeback from here is like climbing a huge mountain, which is way too difficult for the sides of Next Level.
To be fair, it's not even climbing any mountain. It's to be fair, climbing Mount Everest, which is really not doable. And right now, it seems like that for the terrorists too.
Yeah.
They've been struggling to even get an opening, and they didn't have a buy either. But still, they forced. Okay, they didn't have an economy, but they still decided to force. Because even they thought that they really need a round on the board right now, and if they weren't able to get that, it's anyways done and dusted for them. This could be a really, really slow A approach coming in for the tease in the end. Tilt, who seat he's waiting. Yellow flash to his donor. Main, it's gonna be Champ. They try to do something. There's a lineup. There goes the 3K. But it's gonna be Evil Prince. Finds the third one though. Yellow flash with the Curlat. Gets 2 of his own. There's one player towards mid. It's gonna be Headshot Special. Had the crosshair perfectly positioned for Mayuresh. It's gonna get another shot connected. Another frag converted. It's gonna be an 11-3 scoreline. Next Level Gaming still need to do something next level right now to take them to the level that they need, which is not looking that convenient or comfortable for them because they don't have a buy once again. 2 Galils coming in, 2 SMGs and a Tech 9. That's a weird loadout. I don't think so it's gonna get them what they need, but hopefully it's gonna be useful for them.
Yeah, just hopefully it is useful for them. Evil Prince good for one. Instant shutdown coming up. That's a perfect trade though, but won't be working. Once again, a trade coming up. Headshot Special has been able to get back the numbers for the sides of Rapid Rounds before he gets taken down from Lime. It all goes down to a 2 versus 2. Make it a 1v2 for now. Champ shuts down Freaky. Lime, it's going to be the last one to survive. The bomb definitely gets planted. But what's up with the post-plant scenario? Nothing for now, as Yellow Flash denies every single hope that was left alive for the sides of Next Level Gaming. And now it goes down to the match point coming up for the sides of rapid rounds. 3 to 12 might just be a 3 to 13 for the sides of rapid rounds, because it's just rapid rounds all over the map right now. Every single corner, they have a good control. When it goes down to the fights as well, they are able to capitalize on those situations. So everything seems to be working perfect for them. But now it all goes down to 5 AKs and a full buy coming up for the sides of Next Level Gaming Cafe. Even if Next Level is able to get that round for themselves, it really breaks my heart to say that. Maybe it's just too late, Pranav.
It for sure is too late. There is nothing they can do to get out of this position. They have a buy, they have solutions as well. It's still not going to be enough for them to get around the road. Lynx gets the opening. My Erase has been picked up. The Starfracker has been taken down for Next Level. And once again, it's going to be HP. Finds Lynx. Instantly gets straight off by headshot. Yellow flash good for the second frag. Down to a 1v4. It's a do or die, and it's not definitely being able, it's not going to be able to do anything. A victory coming in for rapid rounds, and definitely holding on to their title, rapidly finishing the game to a 13-3 scoreline. A massive performance coming in, Darshada. We didn't expect it to be that one-sided. We thought it would be a bit more balanced. At least we could see
Yeah.
something, a 13-6 scoreline or something like that. But Next Level, they didn't have what it took to be fair to go up against this team. They could have done a bit more. There were places where they were struggling a bit. They could have done something else. The aggression didn't come in where it should have and when it should have, but they still were aggressing in positions which was not at all favorable for them. They were struggling
Mm-hmm.
there, the positioning, the confidence not working for them. And yeah, Next Level, they really need to learn a lot in this map from the team in front of them. And yeah, that was a really good try from them. Eh,
Yeah, that's got to be true. They did try their level best, but I feel that's about it for this match. 13 to 3. I mean, I did expect a lot of fights, maybe a lot of close matches today, but I feel I'm not blessed with that yet. Maybe I need to wait till the quarterfinals, the semifinals, or the grand finals. That might just give me a chance to witness close maps or some overtimes coming up on our end. But again, yeah, Inferno has been really amazing to us to start things off. Going down to Ancient, it has been really good again. But for now, two maps of the day are done for, and we are getting the third map ready already. So let's just wait for a while. I mean, we'll be taking a quick short break before we head to the next match, and we'll see you guys with a more lot of an energy. So until then, stay tuned. Do not just go anywhere, because this is gonna be a very quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Nvidia Reflex café attack powered by no other than Asus ROG. We are back again with the third map for the day. I know it just took us a while to set everything up and get back here, but I feel it all will be definitely worth it because the match that we are going to witness right now is going to be no other than Fedato Gaming going up against the sides of Aqua Gaming. This is going to be an interesting match, but alongside me once again, it's going to be Pranav. So, hey Pranav, how are you doing and how excited are you?
Really excited, man. This is going to be the final match we've been waiting for quite a long time right now. So I'm really interested in finding out what is going to happen. Because both these teams, even though we've seen some of the players, I don't know
Yeah.
how they play and perform as a team itself. So that's something I'm going to be on the lookout for. And let's see which team is going to be the best of them and who makes it to the next round as well. Fedato Gaming versus Aqua in the map of Overpass. It's going to be a really fun matchup. Let's see, could it be a balanced match finally? Or is it gonna be once more another one-sided map, Dashada? What do you think? Yeah.
Um, maybe a balanced. Yeah, maybe a
Maybe.
balanced one.
Yeah.
I would go with a balanced one this time and not a one-sided map coming up again. But yeah, you just never know, right? Because anything and everything can happen. CS2 has been a game of momentum. I mean, honestly, I'll say that very honestly. It's a game of momentum. Once you have that momentum, you have that confidence, you have that economy, everything seems to be working miracles for you. You get those back-to-back rounds, and it just seems to be a flawless experience. But on the other side, when it goes down to the other team, it kind of breaks. Their heart, momentum, and confidence at the same time because the fact that you're not able to capitalize on the rounds back to back, your opponents is just running away with the rounds and piling it up for themselves, it just kind of breaks it down for them completely. So yeah, momentum matters a lot, that's what I feel.
Momentum definitely matters, and the momentum is going to come in from the first half, first round itself. The first pistol round is definitely going to matter a lot. So, both the teams really need to work from the start if they want to get the win. And I hope that both the teams don't take the first round lightly,
Yeah.
because as we know, the 12 rounds MR system can be a bit furious at times with you two, and it can throw you a bit of a hard ball when it gives you a double eco rounds and you can't do anything about it. But that being said, we'll finally be jumping into the final match of the day. It is going to be in the map of Overpass. And yeah, Fedato Gaming
Yeah.
versus Aqua. Aqua starting towards the T side, and it's going to be Fedato defending right now. Let's see how exactly is Aqua trying to execute this time and go forward with this round. And on the other hand, let's take a look at the CT setup.
True though, for now it's just gonna be a split coming up from the sides of Aqua Gaming. They are trying to take a lot more of a control. But on the other side, if I talk about Predator, they've already lost onto that one player. Noyan will be starting things off by shutting down slots, and it goes down to the numbers disadvantage for the sides of Predator Gaming. But Aqua Gaming, I really wish to talk about the players as well. We have Zappy, Revenge, Smoke, Noyan, and Danger. On the other side, for Predator, we have Thunder, Puran Poli, Floods, Casper God, and Ajay. We have seen them performing previously with the same names over and over again. So, yeah, I do expect a lot from this match, honestly, but let's see how it pans out.
He's when they can be aggressive, when they can execute, when they can get the entry, they're still not capitalizing on the opportunity, on the opening. Zappy gets the second follow, but they still have the man advantage going in for them. There's the first smoke. No one has got a flash. Watches as well. Smoke slowly pushing into its B shot. Walk away. Still under control. Casper has this. I think not. He doesn't have the site yet. Smokey has already entered. Bomb has been planted. There's 3 players holding down the side. Ooh, Casper holding towards walkway, not going to be able to find one. Down to 1v4. It's going to be Thunder unable to land the shots. With that, it's going to be a 1-0 scoreline already. Really good stuff for the T's.
Good start coming up from the sides of Aqua Gaming. A perfect shot though. I mean, Casper had no opportunity to do anything out there. There was a perfect shot landed in his skull directly. And an instant delete coming up. But yep, Aqua Gaming, good start for them. They'll be investing onto AKs. Yep, that's going to be the case. Smoke, look at him. He does have an AK to work around with. Let's just see how it pans out for them, because going down to Fidato Gaming, now that they've lost the round being on the CT side, it's going to be way too difficult. But somehow, Ajay, he shuts down Danger. And the numbers have fallen down for the sides of Aqua Gaming, though they have an weaponry advantage, but what they do not have is the numbers for themselves. Fidato, they've demanded a lot of map control, and look what the positioning is right behind the back of Aqua Gaming. This might just be way too vulnerable if they know what the play is like, but for now, they are trying to make their way inside the site itself. They need to get the bomb planted, and it will go down. So now it's all about the post-plant scenario. 4 players right from the back, and 1 in the side. It's going to be way too difficult. Revenge, so many kills is what he piles up for himself. 3k, Zappy with 1. It all goes down to Slogs being the last surviving player. Does retrieve a weapon back there, but what will he do? Come into the fight or maybe save the weaponry? A 1 versus 3 is what he needs to clutch for his team, but I feel he'll be going in for a save rather than committing to this fight, understanding the fact that he does not have the time to work around with. But will he be allowed to save the weapon is the question, because looking at his positioning, it might just be a fight being called off way too soon. Yes, it is blitz being exchanged, but okay, it's gonna be Fidato Gaming who was able to save 1 weapon. Aqua Gaming with the second one on board.
It was a good round though. CTs, they didn't really have an option there. They could have maybe gone for one more exit, but why would he commit that? Why would he take that risk when he has a weapon out of the round without investing anything? That being said, let's see how this third round goes, because this is going to be the full pie. For the CTs is their ray of hope, but they can start to come back, or at least start to counter the Ts. And to be fair, the setup hasn't been that crazy from the CTs till now, so I'd definitely be wanting some sort of a push towards connector, or maybe even towards B shot or something like that. But they really need to show their control. They really need to show themselves that show themselves to the team in front of them that even they are willing to take and play some risky moves. But yeah, there you go. CTs this time might be able to hold down the sides, but with these amount of SMGs and Noyan just entering the side just like that without any util, Casper is going to definitely find him completely off guard. A beautiful entry coming in. Oh, sorry, a beautiful opening coming in for the CT side. Zappy trying to spam through the smoke is not going to find anything. Slots on the other hand trades a lot of damage. It's going to take down Zappy just to 20 HP. A really good backside Molly is going to take down Casper a bit more towards the backhand side. Revenge with the P2, P90 that too is going to try to contest this fight. I don't think so this is or was ever in his favor. CTs have them at advantage. All they need to do is hold their positions. And if we take a look at the A side, there's just one player anchoring all of the position. Could be a rotation, which I highly doubt though. All floor 3 players are still waiting outside B, waiting for the cube. But Slots is not gonna wait. It's not waiting for anyone. Zappy goes down, finally peeks into Monster. He's gonna find the frag. Rest 3 players still trying to get that entry. Waited a long time, Darshita. I think this is going to be a really big slaughter for them. I don't think so they should have waited this long or waited this late to commit. But okay, I guess I was wrong. Smokey already taking 2 guys down. Revenge as well with a follow-up. Gets the third on the board. Down with 3v2 and Cities lost all the advantage.
There's one player right behind their back. They need to check it. They have the information, but the numbers have been equalized. It goes down to a 2v2. They have the weaponry advantage. The bomb gets planted, and now it completely depends upon the aim. Dual fights being taken. Ajay doubles it up, shuts down Revenge. It all goes down to one last player, Smoke, who has placed himself inside the smoke. But will he be able to clutch it out? Positioning seems to be way too vulnerable. So difficult. Smoke shuts down for him. 40 to get taken down by Ajay. Does have enough amount
I don't think so.
Time. They have the time though.
Will do they? Barely.
Yeah.
Oof.
1 second. Point 1. Yeah, that's where Fidato Gaming will be getting that round. The one player who was right behind their back entirely turned the tables around in this round. Because if Ajay wouldn't have got that 2 frags, I mean the most crucial 2 frags, it would have been the third one. For the other side, for the sides of Aqua Gaming, but eventually it's a 2-1 scoreline, and even time was their best friend out there.
So definitely, man, he could have played maybe a better position, but he wanted to surprise them. The surprise didn't really go in his favor though. Revenge gets the opening, Casper falls. Acha tries to contest, he's gonna get countered as well. Danger finds one with his Tech 9. Acha just walks into his crosshair, that's just unfortunate for the CTs. The economy that they've built, the round that they won, all of that is going down the drain. Still down with 3v5, they can pretty easily turn the situations around from this position too, but it's, for sure it's gonna be really difficult. Thunder Horse holding backside towards B, has the control, has the side too, but is it even going to be a B execute? Bomb waiting outside monsters, danger as well. Is going to get the opening, Putin Poli go for one, takes down Noyan, but instantly gets traded off. Down by one more player. It's complete demolition coming in for the CTs. Revenge slowly peeking in. This could be a B execute nonetheless. Thunder Horse completely hidden, his position not known, but he's still gonna peek in. Gets the bomb dropped, still has 70 HP. Can pull this clutch off, but is he going to be aware of the push coming in from heaven? Horse takes another down, Zappy gets picked off. Last player is now holding to his sniper nest. He's gonna jump down, he has sunk you, he knows where he is. Pop flash. Now could have blind danger. Has the timing. Could have gotten the frag. 2 danger just down in 2 HP. Well, that was really close. They could have equalized. It was a really good play.
They definitely could have equalized and got it to a 2-all scoreline, but eventually it will go down to a 1-3 in favors of Aqua Gaming. Slowly and steadily trying to get all the numbers that they can for themselves in the first half itself so that they have an advantage going down to the second half. But for now, Potato Gaming, once again, a technical pause coming up from their end. Maybe a player disconnection is what we have right now, but nevertheless we'll be back real quick in the match itself. Honestly, it's looking good for the sides of Aqua Gaming. They do have an advantage to work around with. It started off with the pistol round and the other one accompanying it for them, doubling it. But then when it went down to the full buy round, it was such a close call where the sides of Predator did get the round for themselves. But again, when it went down to the other one, it's about the sides of Aqua Gaming. Over and over again, they've been able to capitalize on those rounds, get those rounds back to back for themselves. But here we are, back in the match again. Now this is going to decide. Oh wait, that's not going to decide. I feel the answer is already here. Looking at the economy, it feels like it might just be a 1-4 for the sides of Aqua Gaming until and unless Predator is just able to pull off miracles.
Predator really needs to pull off something here. They're not pulling off rounds, so that's the thing that they really need to be worried about. But Tasha, with a really good start, takes a Noyan. Auto pistol carrying in something. Acha is not gonna peek into waters. There is no one there. Even though this was a good move for them to clear waters, but I don't think so. They will be able to hold on to this position much longer. Purin Poli down to just 3 HP. Can't contest this for any long. He's gonna have to trade his weapons. Passes on the Khalil. Ooh, Smokey takes him down. Thunder unfortunately gets picked off. Slot still trying to contest monsters, but they've already got an inside control. Bomb making its way towards the side, slowly but steadily, is now in danger, now planting towards the truck. There's 2 players coming in towards says, let's see, is the retake even gonna be possible? Slots has the timing, he has the weapon as well, could contest it. There's a player close by as well. Purin Poli just 3 HP. The Molly's not gonna do him any favors, it's gonna definitely push him back a bit more. And there's a need to make things a bit more tougher for Purin Poli. There's a flash as well, 1 HP surviving, not gonna be able to do anything. Danger fights the first one, gets the second one too, gets the third one on the board. Pretty good vehicle for the fourth. There's not gonna be danger, but instead Zappy gets the 4th one. And just like that, it's gonna be the 4th round on the board, a 4-1 score line. A really good try from the CTs, but it's definitely not turning out to be what they want it to be. They're still trying to get something on the board, some frags on the board as well. But that's the op. Hopefully that changes something for them.
Yeah, that's gonna be true. Honestly, when Noyan went down to the hands of Predator Gaming, I was really scared for the fact that this might just be one more round for the sides of Predator Gaming, and they might just be able to pull this off when they had no chances of doing so. But eventually Aqua Gaming, and I have to give it to Danger as well, the way he's been able to frag out for his team when most needed. But for now, Ajay will be deep down, trying to take one player, maybe just towards the A long. But for now, he's just not gonna get anything. But on the other side, Slots through the smoke finds one onto Revenge. That's going to be a perfect revenge being taken. Aqua Gaming, they do not have the numbers to work around with whatsoever. And now, it's not just about the numbers that are going to hit them hard, but it's going to be Slots who's being so more aggressive. Doubles it up by shutting down Noyan as well. Two frags already onto his name, and Aqua Gaming is left completely clueless. There's one player who might just arrive right behind their back, and they might be sandwiched really bad into the positioning that they are trying to walk into. Ajay and the op is going to rain havoc on them. Gets taken down. Yes, that's going to be Ajay, but Thunder for the last frag, and the call goes down to Fidato having the second one on board.
That was a really quick round. I didn't see that retake coming in, but the way they got got each of the terrorists one by one, that was just phenomenal. A really good hold on the side, and it was an unfortunate position for the T's to be in. With that being said, it's going to put them in an eco situation too. They're going to have to go forward with just some Tech 9 Sanity Kill. Okay, that's a really decent buy, a decent loadout too. They can pretty easily counter the CTs with that. Slowly pushing out of connectors. They've already made in their way towards mid. Revenge is finding that opening. Ajay goes down. No one gets the follow-up. Purpoli has been picked off. They have the man advantage going in for them. Running so quickly. CT is not even getting a chance to understand what even is going on. Danger takes down Thunder's lot. Instantly trades him off. Smokey has been picked off. Down with 3v2. The CTs can still pretty easily go forward with this retake, but the T's need to get the bomb planted. Slots go for yet another bomb hidden behind the truck. Or Revenge hidden behind the truck. Zappy still waiting towards a long waiting. Maybe peeking into the position, but Slots takes down the third two. Could he be good for the fourth frag? Slots now expecting him to be towards long. Zappy instead had the better hold on the position. Takes down Slots. Down to 1-1. Contests it. Has no weapon. Nonetheless, gets taken down. A really good recoup for the T's. But it's not gonna get them the eco. Still, it's one player who still doesn't have the money to get an AK. But I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue for the T's or the CTs either. Both of them have a pretty decent economy going in for them, but it's going to be a small pause coming in for Tato right now. I guess they really do need to understand a bit more about what's happening. Need to figure out how to pull a full stop with Aqua Gaming's lead right now and get the lead on the board for themselves.
That's gonna be true. Round rolling in. I mean, the ball right now can just make its way into anyone's courtyard. Maybe somewhere down the line towards Fidato, maybe towards Aqua. You never know. And sooner or less, this might just be an equalizer coming up. You never know if it all goes down to a 4-all scoreline. But Aqua Gaming, what's their plan is the question, because losing order rounds in this probable way is just going to hurt them, right? They are, I do see them just involving themselves into unnecessary fights, or fights which are not really, important to be a part of. So maybe if they can avoid that, make their way towards the side, get the side control, go get the bomb planted and play for the post plant, things might be different. But again, the expectations of an equalizer are way too high right now. Looking at the economy, as you said, there's one player who still does not have the economy to go in and get an AK for himself, but I feel it's completely alright. Ajay has invested onto an op. I mean, yeah, he does have an op to work around with. So for now, facing Ajay or maybe walking into his cross is going to be difficult, but Slots once again doubles it up, and so is the case with Zappy. Both of them tend to find 2 frags out of their names, and that's where it goes down from a 5v5 to a 3v3. The site is under control. Bomb gets planted within fractions of seconds. It's going to be Thunder who falls down through the smoke. Danger shuts him down. And now it goes down to Fidato having 2 remaining players. So, once again, so is the case with Aqua, but what? Happy? Where were your eyes on to, my friend? Not the best possible position to be into. It all goes down to one last player. Danger. The bomb is getting defused. You need to make it way too quick, way too close. Won't be able to do anything. And it's an equalizer. High chances of Aqua Gaming going away with this round, but it just goes down to another equalizer that we are talking about.
So Darshita, I guess what you expected is something that we're seeing. You wanted a balanced map, and there we go. We have it now. This is not going to be another one-sided map. To be fair, the first map started like this too, but in the end, one team just got the better of the other. Hopefully, that doesn't happen in this map. Maybe we could see an overtime as well, but that's looking a bit too much into the future right now.
Yeah.
Taking a look at Aqua Gaming's position, they're going a bit more passively to this round. The Smokey is still clearing a lot of angles, clearing all the corners, slowly making his way towards the A side. Okay, very spotted player. Ajay waiting with his hard scope, takes on Noyan, instantly repossessions. Has a really good angle to his shot once again. It's going to be Purin Poli, tries to take a boost. Can he find someone towards A long though? Ajay. Flash peeks in, not going to get any info out there. Slots on the other hand still waiting outside. Monsters waits. They're waiting outside, maybe holding onto the position. Finds a late rotation coming in. Zappy waiting towards water as well. Riven slowly getting info towards Monster. He's gonna jump towards the other side of Canal. There's a pop smoke coming in. Purin Poli finds another, takes on Danger. A really good frag coming in for this guy. All three T's are still waiting outside Monsters. This is going to be an imminent B push, but Slots still holding outside Monsters. He knows
Yeah.
this is going to be an A execute nonetheless. Has a pop flash, waiting, lined up perfectly. And there's the flash. He knows this player's gonna be pushing in. Revenge completely blinded. He's going to go down. Casper's good for the second one. Smokey did find one though, but wasn't good for more than one. Casper instantly trades him two and finds the 5-4 scoreline on the board. CT's making a comeback, and T's now in a bit of a disadvantaged position. On the other hand, CT is definitely gaining that momentum.
Yep.
And that pace that they wanted. They have the first stop. I don't think so they will want to go forward with another op. Because to be fair, they're doing a really good job with that just one in their hand. On the other hand, it's going to be Ajay, position towards upper park. A really good boosted position. I don't think so T's are going to expect him. That's a pop flash, not going to find any.
Ajay!
Gets the shot connected though. Deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, he does. He's been forced to go back from that position. Puran Poli gets taken down. It's going to be Zappy who finds the best possible frag out of that position. 5-4 is what the scoreline is. And Aqua Gaming tend to have the numbers this time. What they don't have while having the numbers is going to be good weaponry maybe. But it all goes down as Ajay doubles it up. Ajay does not want to stop whatsoever. Thunder shuts down Noyan. And it just feels like the momentum shift is for real as Fidato Gaming will be shutting down the sides of Aqua Gaming. The hopes of an equalizer are done for as Fidato finds one more for themselves. 6-4 is what the scoreline is, and 2 rounds of differentiate. Now, if at all Aqua Gaming wants to end it with equalizer, it's going to go down with them having 2 consecutive rounds. And if not, it's going to be done for. But what's up with the economy is the question, because if that's not working in their favor, it's going to be difficult. But at all being invested, Zappy, this is going to be a risky move, and if they are not able to capitalize up with that op, it's going to be way too difficult. And look at Zappy, he's been brought to 17 of his health. That's just so deadly.
That is definitely looking deadly right now. The positioning is a bit tricky. The upper down to just 20 HP. Not looking that good. Zappy still waiting, holding. Is he gonna take the shot? Has the player completely in his crosshairs and takes it! Slots is gonna get picked off. That was an unfortunate frag. Oof. That was unfortunate for the CTs. Thunderhorse wasting. Casper again with the same pop flash. Is gonna try to peek into Monster this time, but it's not gonna work. There's an op waiting for him. Zappy, can he find it again? Can he do similar to what he just pulled off? Can he find Casper? Is he gonna get another pre-fire connected? Danger waiting. Ooh, he has the crosshairs perfectly placed again. Are you gonna take the flag? Are you gonna take the shot? It's so close. It's waiting. He just moved out of there. All three now peeking out of Monsters. That off definitely getting them the positional advantage. Danger taking Ajay when he was least expecting it. Casper as well. Getting picked off as a follow-up. Thunder good for one. He's gonna be able to anchor the side for some more seconds, but that's gonna be it. Danger peeks into him. Thunder goes down. Revenge alive, which is 9 HP standing, and it all comes out to Purin Poli.
with an M4A1S. Needs to contest against 4 players right now. It is doable, but it's going to be really, really difficult for him to pull off. 2 players down with just 20 HP. Can't find it. Not impossible, but oh well. It's just going to jump out of there like that. Revenge is going to find his revenge and Puran Poli is 6-5 scoreline. They very well are looking for that equalizer right now, Darshita, and I don't think so they're going to be taking no for an answer.
Yeah, that's going to be true. This might just be another equalizer that we talk about. But the question is, what's the plan on the other side? Because, I mean, the way they've been commenting to those fights, getting those frags, it seems like it can be doable from either of the sides. You just never know on what can happen next. But for now, what's the plan? For now, they are trying to make a hit towards the B side. But look at the aggression! Slots will be the one who tries to go in for an aggressive move and will definitely get punished for it. Not just Slots, but it's going to be Casper joining the same party. Aqua Gaming have possibly the best numbers that they want for themselves to get it to an equalizer. This might just be a 6-all that we talk about in a while. But will that be the case is the question. Ajay, if they even try to enter the monster, it's going to be done for because Ajay is holding a real good angle. On the other side, the execution are really on a pause for now for the sides of Aqua Gaming because they even have lost onto that one important player. Danger has been doing a great job when it goes down to having those aim fights, but for now they can actually go in and make their way towards the B side. Look at B side, there's just one single player and 2 of their players from the sides of Fidato are towards the A side. But the problem is that one player does have an op to play around with, so either ways it's going to be way too difficult because walking into his crosshair will just be like inviting their own deaths. But I feel they're going to be way too stubborn with maybe making their way towards the B side. Yeah, that's going to be the call for now. Maybe, just maybe, taking it way too slow. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Puran Poli, look at that positioning from Puran Poli. It's definitely going to reward him with one frag, but that's all he could do before getting taken down. Ajay good for one. Yes, he is. It goes down to a 2v2, which is doable in either ways. But 7-5, 6-all, what's the thing like? Highest possibility of 7-5, and that's going to be Ajay and Thunder to find one more for themselves. 7-5, and the hopes of equalizers are done for.
Oh, that was a really good round. CTs needed that advantage in their favor before they moved into its T side. Fidato, on the other hand, really good performance towards the city side. Let's see how exactly are they now going to play as terrorists. And just taking a look at the kills, Slots and Danger are definitely popping off. Ajay as well has found a lot of good impact frags with his op when he needed to. And he's done a really good job at anchoring the sites as well. Aqua needs to fill in the shoes of Fidato and do a better job at being counter-terrorist than Fidato were. And that's how they have to win this, and that's how they will be able to win this. Let's see, will they be able to find something on the board? Will they be able to get their equalizer? And and everything that needs to go in their own way, they need to take the first round. That is the start. That is the first opportunity, which hopefully they'll be able to grab, because pistols are the rounds where I don't think so there are a lot of things involved. You just peek in, and if you find the timing right, it all comes down to your aim. And even if there is no one player to trade you, you can still contest against 2 players with just a USB or a Glock, and you can still get away with it, which is not the case in any other round, because there would be an SMG op or maybe an even AK in front of you, which obviously you can't counter if there are 2 players. But on the other hand, let's take a look at the second half of the game. Fidato with the lead, going strong right now. The CTs now need to step it up. Zappy, into its B side. Puran Poli slowly pushing out of connector. Thunder the horse slowly pursuing right behind him. Revenge towards the A. This is not a heavy A setup though. Looks a bit difficult for them to control. Let's see how exactly are they gonna counter this. And there you go. The rotations already come in. And the thing with overpass is that you can, if you're at the CT side, you can rotate pretty easily, and you can get back to the other side pretty quickly as well. That's why this map favors the CTs too, but right now it's somehow favoring the Ts because they've gotten the advantage, and CTs have lost already 2 of their players. Ts still struggling to get their entry towards the side. 4 players already in though. The bomb slowly getting planted. Revenge finds the first one. Zappy with the follow-up takes down Slot. two backsides. It's gonna be a double peak. No one finds Purin. There's a play to its shot as well. A play to its waters. Casper just shuts down player left and right. Zappy good for one, but he's gonna take down his own player. That's gonna delay the after plant a bit. But there you go. It's gonna be a really good retake coming in. And Fedato struggling a bit towards the CT side. OT side. That's a really, really good comeback.
Yeah, it's gonna be true. 7-6 is what the scoreline looks like for now. And there are high probable chances this might just be a 7-all. But here's the thing, right? In the previous round, if we talk about it, the T side did have an opportunity to go in and get the bomb planted. So now they will be going in for few investments from their end as well, because they've been rewarded for getting the bomb planted, taking the players down as well. So they do have a lot of advantages to work onto. So this again might just be anyone's game, but whoever it is gonna be, it's gonna hurt the economy. It's gonna put an dent on the economy on the other side, because at the end of the day, investments are made from both of the ends with the hope of capitalizing. And especially for the size of Fedato, I feel they did not want the size of Aqua Gaming to get into an equalizer. Noyan with a 3K and Zappy with a 2K put the end, a full stop to the execution. And the only thing that I can talk about from the previous round is Noyan and Zappy as they teamed up. They went together. They were in a team. They went together. Noyan converted to Zappy with a 3K, and that's where it all went down to a 7-all equalizer.
That's gonna become a real big difficult problem for Fedato. They don't have a buy. All they have is Tech 9s to work with. How exactly are they planning on getting the execute this time is what I'm gonna wanna witness. But slowly, not slowly, man, to be fair, they're going really quick. They have the Tech 9s, they can't take the time, they can't let the CTs rotate or get back to the side. Purin Poli slowly trying to get inside. Revenge gets the opening, Thunder falls. Danger finds the second. Purin Poli gets taken down. Not good for a trade. Revenge gets picked up. Casper good for another take. Spooky. Just like that, Danger gets a 3K. And it's around for the CTs. A really good hole. And to be fair, they expected that to happen. It was a really fast round. Dato's struggling now. They've lost the lead. And somehow it is going to be a comeback for the team for the T side. It's a bit of a struggle right now. Hopefully they have some sort of a strategy right now that they wanna try or implement, because the default executes are not working for them. They really need to whip out a big brain play. But oh, take a look at this position. Even though he's completely flashed, he's still gonna fight the player. Beautiful Farag. Revenge as well. Overcommits, but it's gonna get rewarded nonetheless. They've gotten the man advantage. Thunderhorse trying to get in for towards Squeaky. There's a player holding right outside it. Let's see, can he do something?
He needs to. There's no other option for now, because at the end of the day, the team does not have the numbers, and losing out of this round means granting Aqua Gaming with the double digits, which is going to be way too difficult to cope up with. But for now, what's the plan from Aqua Gaming is the question. Coming down to the CT side, I feel Aqua Gaming has been able to feel themselves really good as compared to what it was in the T side, because they've been getting consecutive rounds with themselves. 3 rounds is what they've already converted, and you never know if this might be the 4th one. But for now, Fedato, what's the plan like? They do have 2 smokes and 1 molly to work around with no flashes though, so it's going to be a bit difficult. But that's going to be Thunder who goes in to get the plant done. Look at Revenge. They are not sure that Revenge is yet inside the side. Finds one, slot goes down. It all goes down to Thunder being the last surviving player. His position is not yet known for. 5 players trying to find him. No one wants to go in for a defusal though. Oh, it's finally Revenge goes in for the defusal. But Thunder, I mean, it's way too difficult of him to clutch of the situation. Better option will be going in and maybe saving the weaponry and also letting the team getting a reward for being one of the players alive. But now, again, it all goes down to 1 more run. Slowly and steadily, the lead which was in the favors, the lead that had been maintained, the lead which was in favors for the sides of Fedato has been snatched away from the sides of Aqua Gaming. Right from 7-5, Aqua Gaming has got 4 consecutive rounds and made it to a 7-9. And yeah, it is a full buy, but this might just be a last full buy for Fedato, because look at how how broke they are in terms of economy, though.
Yeah, Fidato, they really need to get the round. They really need to get the round this time. If they do lose it, it's gonna be a double eco round uh, coming in for them, and I don't think so they'll be able to afford such a thing right now. Thunderhorse has dropped the bomb. He now needs to clear Monster and get that entry against such a deadly crossfire. I don't think so. They should commit Monsters. This could be a really big fatal move. Putin Police self-clearing off her squeaky doors here. As the controller control Ajay holding to its waters. He's waiting for maybe a CT to commit. But I don't think so they're going to get the info that easily. Noyan holding backside with the molly. He's waiting for the Q, and there's the smoke as well. Smoke is definitely going to be used to isolate Canal players from the heaven position or the sniper methods position. There's pop flashes coming in. There's the execute. There's a Q that needed to get their entry slots already. Made his way to his backside. No one aware of his position is going to peek in. Takes down slots. Casper tries to swing in. Is not going to find any of his own. Zapping for another. Danger takes down Puran. Ajay takes two for himself, but is instantly going to get shut down. But no win. What a control. What an anchor to the side. They're not going to even let them set their foot in the bomb site or get their bombs even on the in the square where they need to plant. That's how brutal they're playing against Vitality right now. Vidato right now. But man, the counters, the strategies, and the plays and the setups from the CTs is just absolutely impeccable. And to be fair, Vidato is finding it. Vidato, it's become a really difficult time for them to figure out how to counter that setup. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot happening in this map, honestly. Fidato Gaming, there's a timeout being activated from their end. I'm not really sure on is it too late or no, but Aqua Gaming, they've got 5 rounds consecutively, and look at the economy over and over again. We've been talking so much, as you said previously, this might just be a double eco round that they need to go into, which will lead to the sides of Aqua Gaming a one step closer to the match point, which is gonna be a real big loss for the sides of Fidato. So they need to be really careful of being invested from smoke. Rest players will be investing onto an AK for themselves. On the other side, one AK is what Slots has. How much of an value will they be able to find out of that is the question, because if not, again, it's going to be difficult. And if by chance it's going to be Slots the first one to depart, it's done for. It's going to be way too difficult then to even capitalize or think about capitalizing out of that situation. For now, A execution might just be the plan. Aqua Gaming once again has tend to demand a lot of map control, but are they aware of this 5-man making their way straight towards the A side? Because if not, it's going to be way too difficult. There might just be one player who makes their way towards the back of these players, but Smoke might find one. No, he gets denied. Flashes are perfect. Yes, they are. It's going to deny Smoke a lot of information, and so is the case with Smoke. So it's going to be Smoke who's been pushed back from that positioning though. But let's see if they are able to do something. Revenge good for one. Yes, he is. Ajay shuts him down and finds the perfect revenge out of that player. The split is really going to help them, but the numbers are equalized. It all goes down to a 4 versus 4 over and over again.
It's definitely down to a 4v4 right now with the control. Even if you do think that the site is not under control for the CTs, it for sure is. They're not gonna let the T's plant. There's an op backside is completely anchoring the site single-handedly. No one takes down Ajay. Smokey picks in. Thunder, when he was least expecting the player to have pushed out of that position, is gonna get countered. 11-7 scoreline by a round that they should have won. Oh, an eco round that they could have won. To be fair, it wasn't going in their own favor, so I don't think so they would have. But it was a good try coming in for them. That being said, there's going to be a first full buy in a while for the T's. And Fidato, they really need to do something. If they lose this, it's going to be a match point, man. And I don't think so there is something that Fidato could do to make a comeback from there.
Yeah, it's going to be the last chance that the sides of Fidato have for now. And look at Ajay, being on the T side, they tend to invest onto an AWP for themselves. So I am not really sure on how far is it going to work for them. But if it is working, it is working. You never know. So let's see on what it is like for them. For now, B site execution might just be the plan, only if they tend to rotate and make their way towards the A. That's where the plan might change. But for now, it does seems like it is a B execution coming up slowly and steadily. The bomb is yet not inside the site, and so is the case with players. They do have a lot of flashes to work around with, so is the case with smokes. But for now, they are taking their real good time. The boost coming up. Yup, Danger will be having the best possible positioning out there. Going down to the CT side, they do have the map advantage for themselves as well. But Fidato, they need to make it quick. They at least need to find that one crucial frag because it's been a long time now. And as soon as they try to enter, Revenge will be shutting down for the trade to come up. But for how long? What's going on, Zappy and Danger? They tend to fall to this trap, and it all goes down to Smoke and Noyan being the two surviving players. Smoke good for one. Yes, he is. Might convert the second one. No, gets taken down to slots. And now it is going to be Noyan who is the last one to survive. The bomb gets planted, and now to take it to the match point, he needs to clutch a 1 versus 3. Impossible is what they say. But Noyan, will he be able to do that? Waiting for someone to walk in his crosshair. Does have the defusal kit though, but might just go in for a save. I mean, they actually don't need to save though. Noyan has $13,000 to be invested onto. But again, a lifeline for the sides of Fidato Gaming as they get the 8th one on board. Under pressure though, there's a lot of pressure on the players right now because the scoreline. I mean, if I talk about Aqua Gaming, they just need one single round to hit it to the match point directly, which might be the pressure being doubled up.
Pressure is definitely being doubled up. Right now you can see how desperate Fidato's become to even find a round on the board, and just the amount of measures that they've taken just to find a round is absolutely phenomenal. But let's take a look at the approach this time. How exactly are they going to try to get that entry? Zappy this time holding long with them. There's going to be no in as well. They've completely paired up. Even if one of them gets picked off, there should be someone to trade him off. Slowly, is going to try to get some control towards a shot. Slots gets a wall bang headshot connected. Smoky at the end of a brutal frag. Slots waiting. Okay, it's going to be Thunder Horse closing in as well. This is looking like an imminent B push. Danger holding B short. There's Revenge as well. That could be a really good crossfire coming in. Revenge peeks in. Takes down Thunder. Is going to overcome it. Gets taken down. Gets punished instantly. Slots finds the frag. Takes down Revenge. Danger is still anchoring the side, but there are 4 more T's that they need to take care of, so that at least they don't push into the site right now. There's just one player. Can maybe expect a backstab coming in, or maybe a flank coming in as well. Danger still the only player holding monsters. Has the op. Slots swap. Danger finds one, takes down Purin Poli. Oh, the timing is just absolutely massive. Zappy peeks and takes down Slot. No in good for another, and Danger gets the final on the board. It's gonna be Ajay gets picked off. And just like that, it is going to be the match point of the day, Rashida. This is the time that we'd be waiting for. And to be fair, in the beginning, I expected that maybe we could see Fidato with the match point after the lead in the first half. But, oh well, Aqua Gaming somehow is going to close in the gap and is going to make it to the match point before them.
Yeah, that's got to be true. For now, we are having them on their match point already. It's going to be the sides of Aqua Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. But what's next? Fidato Gaming, they are under pressure, and the previous time they were under pressure, they did tend to get one round, but that one is not enough because now Fidato Gaming, they will need to get 4 rounds, and that's not the end. 4 rounds to an overtime, 4 more rounds in the overtime to get it to the victory of this match, which is a total of 8 rounds that they've already had for themselves, and that they need more to deny Aqua Gaming for the victory, which is, as you say, Mount Everest to climb for. Taking it way too slow for now. We do have the op being placed coming up from the sides of Zappy this time though. Alright. It's not looking good, but Slots through the smoke shuts down Noyan. Every single time I've seen Slots perform, It's him getting those massive frags through the smoke. Puranpoli though is not able to feed himself today. I mean, yeah, it does seem so. He's done with 5 frags. It's not a great of a sign. Puranpoli gets taken down again, and that's what I was talking about. It's going to be an equalizer. 4 versus 4. A close call. Revenge shuts down Sloth. The numbers have fallen down. Potato Gaming slowly and steadily. Things are not looking great for them until Thunder Horse will be raining havoc onto them. Takes down 2. The bomb gets planted. It's all about the post plant scenario. Might just be another lifeline for the sides of Potato Gaming. You never know, but Zappy in danger. What will they do? Look at the post plant positioning though for Potato Gaming. Not really sure on how is it going to work out for them. But if it does, it does. Slowly and steadily trying to make their way inside. Danger. Is really careful with everything. Finds one. That will be Zappy. Finds another one. Zappy shuts down 2 players. Like it's nothing for him. He is going in for that defusal. He'll be sticking that defusal. Yes,
What
he does that. He does that.
Okay.
Why would
To
you
be
do
fair,
that?
Darshada, it's more pros don't fake, so yeah, that
Yeah.
is your answer for that. And what a round, man. What a way to finish it. He knew that there was no other way he could have won the round. There was no time. If he would have contested that position, he would have gotten shut down. But he just went for the diffuse, irrespective of what was going on. And just like that, it is going to be an absolutely massive, massive victory coming in, man. What a
You
game.
know,
What a game.
I'm just so sorry to cut you off here, but Zappy, the way he converted both of the frags, he had an op for himself, and though he was able to take it down to a 1v1.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's true that pros don't fake. All right, I do completely agree with that, and that's not what I am in shock about right now. But Zappy and his 2 frags with that op is something that got on my nerves straight away. I mean,
Yeah.
just turn around your mouse, get a frag, turn around your mouse maybe again, and get a frag. That was inhuman. Zappy, I have to give it to this man though, pulling off miracles when his team needed the most. But here we are once again. I mean, this match, I did feel like it might just be another lifeline that the sides of Predator Gaming do have for themselves, but Zappy denied everything. It was like, no, I have already had enough. My team had enough. And that's it for today's day as well for the team because it's done for 13 to 8, maybe, is what the scoreline is
Yeah.
that we end today's match. But yeah, before we say a goodbye to our audience, do you have anything to share, Pai?
No, man, that was absolutely phenomenal. You summed it up pretty much. And yeah, that was it. Absolutely going crazy. Zappy going berserk in the end. That was a really
Yeah,
nice way to finish it off. But yeah, it was a really, really good try from both. In fact, all the 3 teams that tried today and weren't able to win the matches,
yeah,
even though they were able to give their all. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you take away a lot of things and then you learn about what you didn't do nicely and all that. And then you improve and play better the next time. But that is going to be it for today, isn't it, Darshada? That's going to be all the
yeah.
3 matches, and we're going to be ending the stream in a bit. And yeah, that is Nvidia Reflex Cafe Attack. This is um, Darshita Khas with me, and my name is Pai. We were your casters for the day. So yeah, let's take the ending now. So thanks for streaming in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow with some more new intense actions and matches from CS2 again. So we'll meet you tomorrow. Till then, bye bye and take care.
you